cut out, you probably got them in there.
There we go.
Oh, I never got it taken out. I know that.
Hey,
You eating
Sick, how
peanuts
far
up there, Mr. Gregory?
Huh?
You eating peanuts?
No, eating something I shouldn't be eating.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Sick, how far are you away from Gainesville, Harley?
Oh, like a mile, 2 miles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be coming down there week after next, I think.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'll meet up with you.
I'm gonna do a video on challenging the challenge.
15 minutes.
That sounds interesting. What's
Eight-
that?
eight-
Well, I guess we'll wait.
It's 8.2 miles.
Okay.
It's literally one exit up. I can take the back way just as easy, or I can take it one exit up on 75, and there I am.
All right. The day that I decide to do my video, I'll text you when I'm on the road and give you a ballpark ETA when I get there. But if you live that close, I'll just let you know when I'm there.
Yeah. I mean, it's only 8.2 miles. It's right off the exit, too. It's right off 75.
Yeah.
I think it'll be hard for you to get up there, Tim. I think that's just a little bit. You can ride that white motorcycle up there for him to see.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll bring White Lightning.
And Dean, if you want to know
It's just,
about what I'm talking about, call me and we'll talk about it.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was going to say. We just save it for your thing. That's cool. It just sounded interesting.
Yeah. Well, Harley Davidson, if you got their app, every month they put a challenge out for you to do. Like last month for 600 miles, 5 check-ins, and 6 check-ins, and you can only check in one dealer one time per day. This month is 500 miles and 5 check-ins.
Key Fob's here. How you doing, Key Fob? His son just graduated or whatever from the Marines, so we'll give him a congratulations, man.
Yeah, he made it through
awesome.
basic training. I think it was camp or something.
Keep
Thanks again, man. He sent me a gremlin bell. I wasn't expecting that. I got it in the mail. I wasn't expecting that. How many, Mr. Gregory? Didn't you want that Eleanor one? That the bike that was fixing to roll over to 100,000 miles or more.
Already did. I got 100,240 miles on it.
Doing 2.4? Yeah.
Yeah, I got to edit the video.
I'm not far behind you on mine. Then I only got to catch up by 70,000 miles.
Yeah, I remember. We got there, Mitchie. Mitchie, how you doing?
Yeah, I believe she's
Major.
One of them
loud shout out.
Making bacon, pork belly. I make good candied bacon if y'all are interested. Man, I put brown sugar and honey on bacon, and I make some good candied bacon. I had to learn how to cook. I live alone, or that or starve to death.
Yeah.
Well, I think when my cook wakes up, we're gonna have pancakes and bacon.
You can't go wrong with bacon. Man, I've been craving chicken livers and mashed potatoes and gravy.
That's good too. Sick, he's trying to make French toast. That's a no-no in Sick world, but
yeah, it's a no-no. But it's easy and it's delicious.
It is that.
I got sugar-free syrup.
I was just telling
I got that.
Sick about. I did my first day of doing a carnivore diet. Just eating all the meat. I'm gonna try to stick to it for a while anyway and see how it goes. And I've done it before in the past, but I was like, I just had a half a pound of hamburger and cook it in butter and make about 4 or 5 eggs, and I'm absolutely stuffed right now. But yeah.
Am I wrong in thinking ain't carnivore didn't I used to call that Atkins diet?
Yeah, it's similar. That you add a little bit of vegetables and a slight amount of carbs, very little.
Yeah.
So
I've been walking 8 miles a day after I get off work.
Yeah,
that's great, Cooligan. That sounds
very good.
8 miles? Are you serious?
Yeah, when I was thinner and younger, I used to walk 20 miles after I got off work, but I
No,
slowed up in my old age.
That's where that Harley Davidson place is. I wouldn't be able to walk there.
I couldn't walk. It's all I do is walk out to the garage.
Yeah, I know exactly, Mr. Gregory. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm a fat lazy ass.
Oh,
Hey, Malik. How you doing?
I'm actually looking at getting me some orthopedic shoes and so I won't tear my feet up. South Osmodo. Hey, dude, he's from Australia over.
Yeah, South. That sounds very familiar. Somebody's gonna have to interpret this. What does that mean?
We sent my 360 times 3 away. It may never return. That's probably his camera.
Yeah, he sent his 363 away. Now they have it's the X3 model, so it's the X3 and the X4 is the newer model.
He was playing a funeral march for it the other day. He's wrapping it up in a towel or something, other it died.
Was he? Yeah, it took a shot.
Yeah, he made a short or something other video. And I remember seeing Keith Fogg's video. He was out there playing a funeral march for it, and he was wrapping it up and giving it a proper burial or something. Got the bike back, 240, got the motorcycle going.
Yeah,
I ride over Fort Payne and see hooligan jogging down the road.
Yeah.
I would pay money to see that.
I walk in the park. We got a nice little walking park. I'm going to have to get me some orthopedic shoes. I've got tennis shoes. I don't buy nothing new. One thing, ladies, I don't have commitment to these shoes. I keep things forever. These shoes are old and they're blowed out. I'm going to have to break down and get me some New Balance, get me some orthopedic New Balance. Man, I don't throw nothing out. I found a jacket this morning. She used to wear it when she rode motorcycle with me, and I ain't wore it in 4 years. I've had it for probably 20. And something that I kept telling me said, you need to wear a jacket this morning. It wouldn't let me alone. I said, why am I going to need to wear this jacket this morning? It's too hot to wear it. They said, well, you better wear that jacket. I said, well, all right, then, fine. I went there in the closet and got it out. I don't know. Something kept telling me it wouldn't shut up till I went there and got it. And I said, I'll get the thing and go. American Outlaw. We got us a new dude in there.
Yeah. American Outlaw. What's going on?
Looks like a cowboy with a bandana around his face.
Yeah, man.
So I called the town today about the car. And I said, I want to report an abandoned vehicle. And I reported the van abandoned. And I was like, you don't have to send anybody over. I just want to make a report. So I have a paper trail.
Well, what you going to do with it?
And they said, okay. What did they do? They sent somebody over. So I got to go outside. I got to talk to this guy. And I'm like, listen, between you and I'm not doing nothing illegal. I'm like, what I want to do is I want to report it abandoned in the driveway. And I want to claim it in 30 days.
Oh, okay.
I said, when I claim it in 30 days, I can get tags I can title it and get tags for it.
Yeah.
I was like, that's what I'm going to do. So Tuesday's going to come and I'm going to go down to DMV and I'm going to make them put a note in the system and be like, listen, I already made a report with the town. I'm making a report with you. 30 days, I'm claiming this car. I want a new title.
Okay. Do you have to have a vehicle inspection in Florida for one?
No.
Mm-mm.
I know we ain't got none up here. Got American Outlaw in there.
It just needs a headlight. It needs a headlight and a marker / signal, and that's it.
I used to have a van just like that, but mine was a mutt. I never heard of one until I got that one. You know, most Chryslers are Chrysler Town and Country, and you got the Plymouth Voyager. That one was a Chrysler Voyager.
I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but I think it was yesterday. I got the tire fixed. It wasn't the tire. There wasn't nothing in the tire. It was the valve stem.
Mama about blowed her tire out yesterday. She took and come down here. She said, my car's not driving right. Something's wrong with it. I said, well, Mama, what'd you do to it? And so I went around there and checked the air in the tire. She put 52 pounds of air in that rear tire and 12 in the front. I was like, Mama, you nearly blowed that tire out. I was wondering if that thing didn't explode.
Oh, my God. That would be horrible. What's up, Leia? What's the matter?
So you can't get the title to the van?
No. This is the deal.
Yeah, I mean.
she got into an accident with the van.
Okay.
And there's hardly damage. Like this is ridiculous. She never should have.
Hey, Julie.
She never. Can you even tell that there's damage? There's no damage. The headlights broke, and the bottom marker light is missing because I took it out because it was hanging. So that's the two things I got to get fixed, which I don't really even have to get fixed. The light still works.
Okay.
And I don't need I don't really need a signal in the front, do I?
Yeah, as part of it. The cops might give you a hassle about
not
it.
really.
Not really. I mean, kind of.
Yeah, you can be.
But that will. I can tell you this much: if the marker lights out and you're driving in, the cops happen to see it, they're what they call probable cause. You know, like, hey, you got your light
just
out.
give them a reason to stop you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if y'all have pull apart down there, you can go down there and go to pull apart and get your part for nothing. Man, you don't want to buy one of those headlights new.
No.
One of them headlights about $400.
No. I'm gonna buy even if I listen. The only reason I'm gonna be buying a headlight is if that headlight stops working. It may be broken, cracked, but it still works.
Put your little glue in it. Put some silicone in it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You know? Yeah. But she's still acting like she's doing me this big favor. I'm like, first of all, the car that's on the Cadillac, they're telling me is supposed to be on the Caravan. Okay. So I don't know what's going on. The VIN number on the van comes back to Progressive. So Progressive owns the van. All right. So you can say whatever you want to say. I'm claiming it abandoned. I'm going to get it retitled in 30 days. All right. If you want to get it towed out of here and junked, then do it. If not, then don't. I don't care.
Oh, so she wrecked it and they totaled it.
Yeah. We've been driving it since. We've been driving it ever since. I got a receipt for a digital title, a salvage title, a digital salvage title. I have a receipt for that, but I can't register a salvage title. I have to fix everything
and get it in
the body shop and have it looked at or show receipts for it in order to get a renewed salvage title, they call it.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do that. I don't want to do all that. That's a pain in the ass, and that's a lot of money. So I claimed it abandoned today. The guy came over. He made a report. I got his number. I got the police report number and everything. He wasn't even a cop. He was like one of the town people in a Crown Vic with regular lights on it, with not the red and blues.
Huh.
And he came by and he, called in the plate, called in the VIN. He explained to me that I'm gonna have to eat.
I'll need a key fob.
He explained to me that it's not even registered to her anymore. It's not even in her name anymore. It's under 64.
Hey, John.
Retired rider, man. How you doing?
Yeah.
Welcome to join us, so.
You're a retired rider. He's been leaving a lot of comments on my videos.
Absolutely. Does everybody.
Hit the link, John. Join us.
Yeah. It's on my page.
I need to check out his channel. I have the best intentions, but the worst of execution.
You got a moderator thing. I think all you got to do is go press on that message of his, and then it'll say go to channel. You can. I might kick you off. I don't know.
I can tell you how I've been getting on these links to these people. Is if you just hit their picture, it'll pull up their channel. You don't have to do nothing. Just hit their picture.
That's nice. Yeah.
I didn't know it would do. There's a new thing on YouTube now. I guess I don't know if y'all have experienced this or not. But there's a new thing on YouTube now that comes up there when you upload a video. They got a new thing on there now that's asking you, are you manipulating the video in any way, shape, or form, making people say things they didn't say? Are you adding AI in there? what
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff in there. It comes
You
up
have
on
to
the
answer yes or no. Sometimes I don't answer it, but it still posts stuff. You ever experiment with that? I don't do it on purpose. I just forget to answer it.
On all my videos now that I have scheduled out there, I didn't do it on there, but I've noticed on the old when I did the walk around video, it popped up on that one.
Let's see if I can get this link out.
You know, every month I gotta wait till she pays the rent, or else I'm not paying it because I don't want to lose the $800. If she ain't gonna pay her side of the rent, there's no point in me paying my side because I'm gonna lose that $800 anyway.
Yep. At least you can buy food.
Yeah, you know. Leia, I need to eat. Oh, come on, Leia, up, do something. Get out of my face. How's that?
Lula can find out for sure what day you're going to be off and let me know.
I will. I'm supposed to be off on the 27th of September. That's supposed to be. I'll let you know. I have to go in there. I hate asking for days off, but he does it to me. He don't do it for anybody else. But he's asked me. I have to go in there basically go in there and tell him why. He asked me why I'm going to be off, why I need to be off, and then I have to have a good reason. And he has the whatever, and then before he'll even give me, it's basically I have to put in about a month to 2 weeks to a month's notice to let him know. And he asked me why I wanted off on the 27th. I said I need to be off for a mental health ride. He said, "What kind of mental health ride?" I said, "Mine."
What's the cheapest hotel over there?
There's all well, I don't know. I don't really look. There's several motels. We got
Super 8's good.
There's several of the cheap ones around here. As a matter of fact, they just built a new one over here next to the.
Yeah, I looked at those. Those over $100 a night.
There's one that's over there. I don't know how much it is. I'd have to get the name of it, and I'll text you. Remind me again when we get off here, and I'll go over and look. It's over there across from the bank. It should be cheaper. The No-Tail Motel, something must have went down over there. They had crime tape all the way around it. Of course, there's big drug deals in that thing all the time, and now they're over there remodeling the whole thing again. So I don't know. It was closed down. They had crime tape all over it. The next day I went by there and they was ripping the thing apart, cleaning it.
Yeah, the Quality Inn is like $88.
There's one at Rainsville that's a budget motel. There's a couple of them around here. There's one that's next to the Waffle House that's a cheaper one. I just don't know, to be honest with you. I've never really thought about it. But there's also some bed and breakfasts around here up there in Mentone. If you want to stay in a bed and breakfast.
The Quality Inn is over by Dixie Salvage.
Yeah, I know where that is. Quality Inn, Dixie Salvage. I didn't even know there was a motel down that way.
That's what I got on Google.
I know where Dixie Salvage is. I was trying to think. Well, oh, yeah. Okay, I know where you're at. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking about. That's the one that's in front of the bank.
That's the one with crime tape around it?
No, the No-Tail Motel's down here on 11. They done took the crime tape down. They're repainting it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what happened down there, but something bad must have went on because they had all the mattresses and the furniture laying out on the side of the road. They've done busted all the windows out of it. They've been out there redoing the whole thing. But my uncle's got some wild stories about that place.
Well, stuff
that ain't fit for YouTube.
Yeah, I know the last time I come, from the time I left here and got back, was 500.7 miles.
Yeah.
I was a wore-out cookie.
I told you the last time, and you said you was just going to come. But I said, "Are you sure you want to do that?" And I wasn't going to tell you what to do because you're a grown man. You can make up your own mind. And I said, "You sure you want to turn and burn like that?" Because I was thinking, man, that's going to be a heck of a ride. But there's plenty of places to stay down here. Like I said, there's bed and breakfasts down here. Gunnersville, if you want to stay on the water down there at Gunnersville. There's even up there where we rode at, if you remember, on Weiss Lake.
Yeah.
There's a Airbnb up there called The Secret. It's a big old cabin. It's got a pool on the roof.
I need the cheapest possible.
I got an air mattress if you want to sleep on the floor.
Heck, I sleep in the chair.
I sleep in the chair.
Hey, Paul. I'll find you somewhere.
Ruby got them all. Howdy, Ruby.
I'll
But that
see.
wasn't that Cloggy Inn. I know where that is. That's across the road from the bank over there by used to be the theater. But we don't have a theater in town anymore since COVID rolled through. But yeah, I know exactly where that is.
Okay.
You being there
T-Bone.
at that one, you're gonna be right close to Jack's for breakfast. If you want to go there, you ain't gonna be hard to find nothing. I know exactly where you at.
All right. T-Bone.
What's up,
Yeah,
I'll tell y'all, T-Bone's a cool guy.
Yeah, I seen that. Y'all got to meet up. I don't know if
we
he's still
did.
going to do his. I don't think he's going to do his 24th thing on the 24th. Or
T-Bone, jump on, man.
24th done come and gone though, didn't it? I'm behind.
Hooligan, remember when we did the one of the last lives, we were talking about how shitty Alabama roads are and stuff?
Good to see
Yeah.
you, man.
Well, I'm not too long after that, I Googled why. And it says that Alabama doesn't charge state property tax. Is that true?
No, they do charge property tax there. You don't pay your property tax, they'll seize your house in a minute. You have to go every.
What
You have to
do
go
they
every
not
October
have?
and pay it.
They don't have something tax. They don't have sales tax.
Gas tax.
Something.
We got sales tax. We don't have lottery down here. They got no tax you on everything down here. We got sales tax.
Yeah, but they said when I Googled it, they said that there's something, there's no tax on something. That's why they don't take care of the roads that good.
Well, I know 59 back towards Birmingham sucks.
Yeah, man, I can't believe I wanted to warn you, and then I completely forgot it. You know, because you rode on there from down from Collinsville all the way down to Gaston. There's a rut right down the middle of the lane.
Yep.
That'll grab your motorcycle tire and flip you over. The
Wow.
only choice you really have is to ride the breakdown lane over there.
Yep. You're right.
Our roads suck around here. I was watching riding on Ruby where he was pointing that camera down the road. That's a good idea because I've actually thought about that with our roads around here because y'all can hear me bitching about it all the time. Like, I hit the hole. There's so many holes in the dang road down here. I've thought about showing you on that. That's a good idea. I like the way you done that. Well, we got some good ride. We got some good places to ride, but the road conditions are terrible. I wonder if anybody comes down here. That's not just Mr. Gregory, but he's the only one that has accepted the invitation. I figured we'd go ride around Langston because that road right there snakes around right around Tennessee. You're right on the water. If you mess up, you're going over in the water.
Okay.
And it goes back up there over there in the Buck's Pocket. I thought it'd be pretty cool one time to get Buck down here to Buck's Pocket. Buck's Pocket's over there at the top of Langston. I may have to get my directions because I about know where I'm going. I mean, you ain't never been over there. You wouldn't know if I was lost or not, but I don't want to get us too lost. I'll figure out where I'm at eventually. If you ride around long enough, you'll find your way back out.
Well, I want to do that. One more thing I want to do is I want to go hang out with Dean and get in that honey hole.
Heck yeah, we got to do it. Last two times I've been out, I've been skunked, so that's a heads up for you.
When we went over to Weiss Lake, man, the fish was actually jumping up out of the water.
Yeah.
We didn't get a video of that, but them fish was jumping out of the water, but you could reach down there and catch them.
I don't know what happened to my video on the lake we stopped at. I don't know if I accidentally deleted it or what.
I seen your short that you had up there, and you had Alabama Road on there and a question mark. I was like,
yeah.
I don't know. I was wondering why I put a question mark with it because
GoPro, man, GoPro is a great camera.
Yeah, it can be.
I found I found a refurbished one on Amazon for $189. Same one like the one I got. Thought about setting one up because I don't know. If I'm doing just a bunch of riding in town, I don't want to show that all the time. Y'all get tired of seeing it. I'd like to get me another camera, and I found a magnet mount that's got a rubber piece on the bottom of it that'll mount to the gas tank. I can stick it on the gas tank, then y'all can watch my pretty face when I'm riding.
These things are pretty cool too. I saw Ray have one.
Yeah. I got one.
They're not too expensive. I got another attachment to put my, the phone on or whatever, and your GoPros.
You can unscrew that part that holds the phone. You can unscrew that part that holds the phone, and you can put the little GoPro in its mount, and it'll fit right in there. And that's what I used on my walk around.
Yeah.
Well, I got an extra phone that I put on mine. That's what I use if I'm walking around. Cause it does great. And then when I get back home, cause it don't have service, but I got internet, and then I can quick share it over to my phone.
That's what I'm using. Keith Fob sent me one of them a couple way back there, back to the first part of the year. That's what I'm using right now. Is what I got the phone mounted up on.
Thing is sturdy.
Yeah, I got the exact same one that Keith Fob sent me. Just one, just like it's what I'm using now.
Don't want it too wide. You know, the base, you can just screw this down. It'll stay there. If you need it real wide, if it's up tall.
Does yours have Does yours have the little remote control on there where you can control the phone camera?
I had to put my own on there, one that I had, and I just looped it around like, what do you call them? Tethering, that Sick taught me how to do. I tether everything now. But yeah, that works out just fine.
I've got to take in if I do get me one of them, another camera where it's facing me, I'm going to have to go back, and I hope that the Purple Panda's got instructions in there, and read the instructions on how to hook the microphone to it so y'all don't get wind noise off using the GoPro camera. Man, them little GoPro microphones are sensitive. When I made that walk around video, I was moving the tripod up and down, and you could hear every little noise off that thing. I should.
Yeah, it don't take much.
Alabama has a 0.36% effective property tax rate, which is basically nothing.
I didn't see Wheel Burner here.
It's not nothing.
It's not nothing, but it's under 1%.
Yeah, but I know you have to pay your property tax down here every October.
And what they usually do is they usually take money for the roads from everyone's property tax. So if nobody's paying that much property tax, no one's getting their roads fixed.
Yeah, but the mayor got him a new got his girlfriend.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure that everybody did.
But the mayor got him. The mayor's paying for the apartment on his mistress over there. I mean, I ain't saying nothing.
Sure he is.
You know, and then all these county trucks. I love how the county guys are riding around in brand new Z71 pickup trucks, and I'm over here barely making ends meet. Oh, I'll say stuff like that all the time. I know they hate it, but I do tell a cop, I'm paying your salary to drive around that brand new car.
Hey, Dean.
Yeah.
You didn't try to run her down, did you?
Oh, goodness, no.
You should have.
I would have chased her down. So.
I would have too. Hey, blowing the horn, hollering.
You don't always get that type of scenery on the way to work, you know, or get time to watch, because that is like one of the most congested areas that I ride. That's right before I get on the tunnel and go under the water.
Okay.
But I thought it was kind of interesting. She really didn't have much on, you know. I'm like, gosh, that's dangerous, you know. And then she had a costume type helmet that was kind of cute. And I thought, man, that's awesome.
I would have miraculously had motorcycle problems after I saw her, and then I would have immediately gotten behind her.
Yeah, I thought for sure when you just showed that, I thought she was just riding around in a thong. I was like, dude, I got to back this up and watch it again.
I'd have been late for work.
Can you help?
Just did like a camera jiggle and look like I did a wreck or make something up on the video. Would have been kind of funny after seeing that. But.
You could have put one of them coyotes, one of them wolves on there from the old cartoons, you know, where their eyes used to pop out.
Yeah.
They go, woo!
Yeah.
That's great.
Dirty old man.
I would have chased that. I would have been late for work because I'd have went after that.
That's what I said.
I'll be like, did you get hurt when you fell from heaven, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll give you the line I always use. I tell all the women, you know, my uncle told me if you get a woman to laugh, you're pretty much halfway on your way. I always tell the women all the time, I'll be your secret shame. Let's get together and make some bad decisions with one another.
Yeah, I missed that.
I always tell them I must have died because I just come up. You're an angel.
I told I wrote one on Sterling's video the other day, and he said, I hope that don't never work for you. Because I tell him too, I said, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I say.
Yeah.
I'm working on getting this girl to ride with me at work. She's 27. She's a cute little thing too. I've been asking her. I'm wearing her down. She said maybe. I said, come on, let's go. I'm working on it.
Well, I can't wait till Monday.
Yeah, I've
See,
seen your video with T-Bone on there. I'm going to have to go up there and find T-Bone. Or he's going to.
Yeah, I had so much footage I had to make two videos.
Yeah.
I didn't delete nothing on those videos. I know Mr. Gregory's probably getting tired of it. I didn't delete anything when we rode. I had like 20 videos.
Oh, I know it. No, that's fine. I won't ever get tired of hearing seeing myself.
You wasn't on there very much.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We're gonna have to sit down and do an interview. We're gonna sit down and do talking. We're gonna have to find somewhere to pull over and talk. Maybe I'll pull my helmet. Maybe I'll pull my helmet off.
We need to do that, or wherever I stay, I'll bring my pad. And,
Yeah. You know, Ray, that's one thing I was kind of disappointed in, because I kind of gave you guys a little bit of hell when you went and saw Hooligan. I'm like, man, why don't we see no interaction and you guys talking and saying hey, and like that's like you get to meet the personalities a little bit and see how you're all doing it. But it was just like you and I too at BAM. It just seemed like it got so busy, and then when we got to talking, and it's like we didn't really sit down and make a little hey. I
mean, I enjoy riding, but I think we done a little too much riding. And of course, we were going to do that live thing until Sam laid the bike down.
I had it all set up too, the extra camera, so we could. It was.
Yeah.
We need to. I'm going to have to pressure motor bomb into riding down here. It ain't, according to Google, it ain't but 4 hours from Virginia down here. You can that's a day's ride, dude.
4 hours. Hell, hey, John.
There he is.
Coming on and saying hi, man.
How you doing, John?
Doing good.
Cool, man. Good to see you.
Woo.
Well, I don't know where you get 4 hours at, because it's 9 hours from here to Virginia
Yeah.
Beach.
I was just going by what Google told me. Google don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah, I hope you got the right address for Moto, because it's just like, what is it?
Good, man. How you doing?
Good, John.
We lost him.
Yeah, a little delayed. That's all.
We need more duct tape and wire. Get another clothes hanger.
Uh-huh.
But I was just going by Google. That when I rode up to Rome, I just checked it for the heck of it. When I rode up to Rome, she said it was 48 miles. I was like, I know it's further than that.
Yeah, I think retired rider's locked up.
Yeah, he ain't on there no more.
Yeah, he ain't moving.
Yeah.
He faded to black.
Just letting you know, John, if you can hear us, man, that you just you're froze. So not calling you a lagger, but your connection is.
We got to get some women on this channel.
Yeah. Where's Julie? Yeah, she was. I know she popped in for a little bit. You can send her a link sometime if she ever wants to pop on with us.
She said she was not going to get on YouTube until she got on my channel. She said
that's fine. There you go.
That's what she told me.
Get a live going.
I need to. I've been trying to, man. I ain't done a live in a while, and the last time I was going to do a live, I was going to do one with Josh, and he couldn't. Something there come up, he couldn't do it, and then I never got to.
No.
Well,
that's hard to believe he's been gone.
I'll just tell you.
It's hard to believe he's been gone for almost 2 months now, man.
You talk to his wife or no?
I've texted her a couple of times to the point I think I'm getting, it's maybe annoying her, but all I got is his number, and I can't get she won't text me back. I know she's got a lot going on with them kids and everything, but if she wants to talk, she's got my number, so that's all I can do. I ain't saying nothing bad about anybody. I know she's got a lot going on, and she's got to, but I've texted her a couple of times. I haven't heard anything.
Welcome, Motorcycle. Man, I know he's been giving me a lot of support. I don't know if y'all have.
I don't reckon
if you're all subbed up or not, but
I don't reckon that. I got a new guy on there come on my channel today called Ultra Harley Rider.
Yes, I've seen that. I've watched him too. Good guy.
I've got so many channels to check out. I found that lady's channel over in Netherlands. I was like, I'll watch it for a minute. If it's gonna turn to me, I ain't got nothing against TNA, but I'm just don't. I mean, if that's all you got to offer me, just move along because I'm done.
Yeah, there are some that are like that.
she seems like a pretty cool chick. She's tattooed up. She's over in the Netherlands. I like, I'll watch it. Why not? I like watching foreign channels because you get to see part of the world you ain't never been over in before.
Mm-hmm.
I know
That's why I like watching Dave's.
Somebody watching my stuff. I got 85 views, 17 thumbs up, 36 comments. You think I'd get more than that?
Yeah. Hey, man, I'll tell you, you talk about views and stuff. I was telling Motive Bomb about this last night. My shorts, everybody wanted me to put shorts out, so I put shorts out. And then they went from being like 420 views down to 16, down to 8.
Well, you know something. If you go look at my shorts, a bunch of them got like 415, 405, 410.
Yep.
I mean, come on. I think this is what I think. Somebody at YouTube said, "Oh, that's Ray Gregory shorts. They just punch up 400."
Yeah, for real. Because some of mine, Ray, I got ones that are like 475, 700, 600. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah. I was like, my videos don't even come close to that. I'm lucky if my videos break 100 views.
Well, I got a video on mine that I put out maybe 6 months ago. I did it with the phone. It's got terrible wind noise. You can't even hardly hear me on it. That video's got almost 3,000 views, and then the ones I did with the GoPro's got 47.
Well, you know, it's like my videos. One got 105 views, 113, 117, 110, 92, 106. I mean, what's the odds of every video being right there?
Right there.
You know? The one I did with you, one of them hit 391, and then the next one was like 40 views. I did one with you, and it had 391 views. The next one had 40.
Hey, John.
Say hi to John. How you doing, man?
John.
Hey, John.
What's up, John?
Has anybody seen my old friend
400 and something?
That used to be
I got ones that are 445, 400, 440.
I don't know what's going on.
757. Like, that's ridiculous. 757? Are you serious?
Well, I got some
cool there,
videos over 2,000.
That's ridiculous.
It's good to give you a little bit of information. I'll try to check your channel out if I can.
And other ones, I got like 12, 13, 26.
Go over to my channel there at American Outlaw and tell me to check out yours. That way I'll remember it.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a moderator thing or a wrench there, American Outlaw, and you can touch on the chats and connect up with some of us if you like and start hanging out, man.
Yes,
John jumped off again.
Yeah, he's having trouble. Wi-Fi.
That made me think of a song now. Now I got to go find that song because I know I heard it. It's an old song. Anybody sing My Old Friend John?
Yeah, I remember that. That's pretty old.
That's an old song.
That? Wow, I haven't even heard that in a while. Isn't that funny how some of the songs, several of them, they never get played or you don't hear them no more?
Man, there's always music playing in my head. Can't you tell? I do videos, man. All I do is go through there singing. I'm going to have to cut that singing out because I sound terrible.
That's right, Roland Throttle, man. I had one the other day that I put out, just real stupid little one, and it only had about like 6, 8, 9 views. And then by the time morning came, it was like up to 1,000, and now it's like at 2,000. And
that's insane.
And then the other ones are like 400, like Ray said, that on the average, they're about 400, and then they stop. And it's kind of weird like that. Like they pick a magic number. After so many, maybe they know what it's doing. If it's doing enough, they'll let it go longer or beyond 400. If it's not, you get your 400.
Well,
you're out.
I just think it's YouTube.
That might be, but I just, like I was saying on that one, I just find it funny that video's got. I mean, I find it funny that video's got nearly 3,000 views, and it was shot with a phone, with the phone that exploded. It's got terrible wind noise. You can't hear anything. I mean, it's just terrible. This video ain't that great at all. It's got almost 3,000 views, and the ones I do with GoPro's got 40.
Well, we was a big channel. We getting 30, 40, 50,000 views.
We got to put women on the channel. That's what everybody wants to see. Because man, I'm getting hit up on YouTube. with all these girls advertising their dang OnlyFans channel. I've got, man, there's been a bunch of them on there. It's just like, I'm getting photo bombed with them things, man.
What's up, Wandering Yankee?
I don't know. That's the Bishop. I don't know that dude. I say it's
That's Wandering Yankee.
Is it? I know my subscriber count jumped up here in the last month. It was 400 and something other. Now it's 606.
Hi, Mrs. Gregory.
Six said, "Hey."
There's Mrs. Gregory. Hey, ma'am.
She
Was that
can't
Katie?
hear.
Oh yeah, there you are, Katie. Jeez.
Oh, you got the buds in.
You got the better half there, right?
How are you? Hi, Mrs. Gregory. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good.
You need to swap seats with Ray for a little while. We need a fresh
That's
Fresh
60.
information.
Send me the-
Some fresh information.
Dirt.
A fresh face.
Yeah,
Oh, it's funny.
I'm just kidding, Ray. You know.
Hey,
Look
you
at my
know,
hair.
Ray, you're pretty and all, but not that pretty.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I ain't even come
Pretty
close to being pretty.
You're pretty awesome. How's that?
awesome.
Like that? That's
Yeah.
right.
I'll just quote Bob Seger on that one. I ain't good looking, but I ain't shy.
Uh-huh.
Tell you.
Hey, Bishop. There you are. Yeah.
Yeah, because I got to have my bacon in pancakes.
Hey, he's having bacon. I'm heading over.
Come on. Won't take you but 3 hours, 4
Yeah, I
hours.
haven't eaten today.
Oh,
You can hang out my camper. I got a home away from home out there.
oh yeah, the
I would
cave.
be happy sleeping in the garage. It wouldn't bother me.
I would love that too. Yeah.
Man, I could sleep anywhere.
I can too.
Now, American Outlaw, I was saying if you press on one of our chats or somebody's chatting in there, or go to the three little dots, it'll say take to channel. You might leave the stream for a minute, but you can go there and hit the sub and then just hit back on your phone or PC, whatever you're on, and you can sub up to us. But yeah, I'll put some links out there as well.
Yeah, you can sub to mine if you want to. It's up to you. You might not. I always tell people, you hope you find something you like on there. If you don't, well, yeah.
Yeah, I've met you too, DA Bishop. I didn't see any subs on your channels or content or out of subscribed. I don't know if you're looking for subscribers or whatever. Apparently, probably not, being it's
So I'm looking for
low
a
like
channel.
that. Yeah.
Gregory's got the most. I think Mr. Gregory
Well,
got more
I will.
subscribers than everybody.
I'll put his channel up, man, and we can.
Yeah.
Ain't
But
you
I got
2,000 now, ain't it?
who, me?
Yeah.
No, just 1,231.
I knew you.
Just
So you
only.
monetize then. What does that mean when you become monetized? What do you have to do? You have to be very careful that you don't curse and stuff.
You
No,
can't do anything that'll upset YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you make a little
No
money,
kind of-
maybe.
No kind of music.
Okay. That's bad.
Don't talk about God or
Yeah, they got a lot. They got strict rules. John, the retired writer, I text him. I asked him if they would send you a check or go. He said they put it straight in your bank account.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know if I want to monetize because you're limited.
You seem like you're beholden to somebody after that. And I don't like being beholden to nobody.
Yeah.
Like
And
I
I'm
can
bad,
play my
but
music.
Yeah,
I
but
can
I speak my mind on there. They won't like me in a minute. I'll be unmonetized in a second.
Well, 3 strikes, that's it. They shut your channel down. It's over. 3 strikes, you're out.
The people will tell you what they like.
Yeah, they'll take your channel down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly right there, Rolling Throttle.
You got to start a new email and everything. You got to start from scratch.
They look, don't look, but
Yeah.
I'm not there. I'm not looking for views on mine. I just what I really ain't looking for views.
That's true, Rolling Throttle. It's just something we just, I guess, end up talking about because, I don't know, I think
Yeah,
about it from
Rolling.
time to time, and you're just kind of curious why things work the way they do. But yeah, the content
Yeah,
is
well,
the best. I love
awful.
doing it and hanging out with the community for sure.
Yeah, Rolling Throttle.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
I just don't think I'm going to monetize because I just like doing what I want to do.
Right.
Like
And
right now, I can play music if I want.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they'll strike me, but they're not going to take it down,
No,
and they're not going to flag me on it.
no. They'll call it a copyright. It says it does not affect your channel. The content, the owner of the content allows it to be played on YouTube.
Well, they sent me something one day. They said that my description was affecting my video, and they flagged the video. I went over and looked at it. Couldn't tell what they was talking about. Didn't give me no further explanation. That I just left it up and put it back in there.
American Outlaw,
No
I can't
videos.
find your channel on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll post
no
this link.
Mr. Gregory, if you punch his name, usually how I find it, if you hit his picture on there, most time it'll pull up his channel. That's how I've been doing it.
Even while you're on the live, it lets you do that.
I don't know if it's doing it on live, but if I'm just over scrolling around and if I go back watch this on replay and I'll hit his name, it'll pull up his channel. Usually.
I think I already posted his link. You might have missed it, but I'm gonna.
The only one I got, I got that one, but it's 700 and something.
Yeah.
But it ain't the same one.
Now, some people's channels, if you noticed, are super, super hard to search. Like almost impossible, and others are real easy. That's why I usually copy and paste links in my notebook on my computer so I can access them on my phone, and I'll cut and paste them in the browser so I can find the dang channels. Otherwise, they're just impossible. Like
I think I was talking to you about this last night on there. I said, "There's no way to tell what people is going to pick up on in the channel and how somebody's going to interpret from your videos." There's no way to tell what somebody's going to watch and what they ain't.
Yeah,
there's American Outlaws right there.
There you go.
I don't think.
Well, that makes we got two outlaws in there because we had a Desert Outlaw. He put out a video not too long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm.
Enjoy it.
That's all I'm doing there, rolling throttle. Only person I've got to meet two people from YouTube. I've got to meet Josh and his wife Ashley, and then I got to meet Mr. Gregory. I can't believe Mr. Gregory rode all them miles all the way over and then rode all the way back, man.
Yeah, hey, 2-4.
Sky's here. Awesome.
Guy.
I've seen you.
Guy.
American Outlaw 3814.
That looks like
yeah.
Motorbomb had just flashed it up there.
Yeah, old Mac could put it up too for us, man. Thank you. You're doing some good moderation out there, or moderator work. Appreciate you.
There's old Mac. He's here. We need to get him on live. He's been doing some live.
Mac.
Jump on here, old Mac.
We got to get Mac to go down to the Starbucks or whatever and connect up to some good Wi-Fi and hop on with us one night. Of course, we'll have to give him a heads up. We're not asking much, Just go down.
That'll go down the street.
30 miles away, I'm sure.
Find you a good neighbor out there, a good-looking neighbor lady. Hey, I need to borrow your Wi-Fi for a few minutes. Throw in some country charm on her. Say, hey, darling.
Hey.
Hey, darling, let me use your Wi-Fi a minute. I'll come over and cut your grass.
Well, American Outlaw, we really got a great community. In my opinion, we got a pretty awesome community. You start subbing up or getting some of the people that you see in our channels and whatever. And man, we talk all the time together, if not on a live, on personal things. And then we got the BAM that I don't know how far you are away from Virginia or where you're located, Outlaw, but
where you live.
Yeah, go ahead, Ray.
Another channel we need to post up here. I think it's a pretty good channel. Another Alabama channel is that Southern Boys Rides. Y'all ain't checked out him. He's only got a few subscribers. He's got a good little channel.
Good job.
African American out there riding motorcycles, and I believe he's down around South Alabama, I believe. But yeah, he's got a good little channel. If y'all haven't checked out Southern Boys Ride,
he's back. Like to cook.
John gonna give it another shot. Going to different places, trying to get better Wi-Fi. Is that what you're doing?
Got closer to the window. He went to the neighbor's house.
Yeah.
Had to go to the neighbor lady. He's off.
There you go.
He's gone.
He's trying hard, man. I know he got to be frustrated.
Put American Outlaw up there again, if you could, Gene.
Say
going-
what?
He
If you
said
could
post
put
American
American
Outlaws
Outlaw-
link
Yeah, where'd you put that link at?
Okay, it's coming up.
right there.
All one word. Okay.
8, 6, and 4.
8, 6.
Mm-hmm.
American Outlaw 6.
I'm gonna have to go down there and find Mr. Mac out there in the wood. I bet I'll go to Coleman and look for him. He ain't far from here.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised you guys haven't done some sort of meetup when I know y'all a little bit busy once in a while, but hopefully before the summer's over, you got to see old Mac.
He's rode through here. He said he's been up in there because he commented on my video. He's been around the canyon before.
Yeah.
He's back again. Anybody seen my old friend John? Hey, dude.
I can't see anything. I don't even know if you guys can hear me.
I do hear you.
We
I
can
can hear
see you.
We can
I
see you.
can-
We can hear you.
I can't see you guys. There you are.
Let's see.
We're not
Yeah,
much to look at.
could just be a setting.
I
Just think
think
of it as a podcast, when you can't, or whatever those ones that you don't get to actually see.
think of it
listen.
like AM radio.
I was out in the garage and I couldn't get anything, man. It was terrible.
Yeah,
Well, internet
we
service.
were feeling for you. We knew you were struggling, man. I said, boy, he's being patient.
You switched it to the phone now. It looks like so. You probably got
Yeah.
some more.
Landon there, he's from Idaho. You should definitely a good channel to check up on too as well.
Did you
Everybody is,
I thought
man.
it said London.
Isn't it Landon? Is it Landon? Landon,
Let's say
yeah.
Landon. Say I'm blind.
Yeah.
What did I walk into?
I see 9 Mills, and there's so much to do here for me. I want to put links out, and then new people popping in. So I'm trying to keep up.
You got a lot. You got a lot of orange in the far.
Yeah, sometimes it does.
Check
Check my channel, please.
First.
Before you subscribe to me, please. Yeah,
Did not have no luck.
that's your motto, Roland. Nothing wrong with that. Bismarck, okay. I grew up in Fargo, well, next to Fargo, North Dakota, there, outlaw. So, yeah, I've been to Bismarck a few times, and the Bismarcks are good. They're like some sort of bakery roll too.
I thought that was a song they sang to Bismarck, didn't it?
I don't know.
North
I think there was a song about Saint the Bismarck.
Yeah, that great logo too, by the way. I love your logo, man.
The only I know there's another YouTube channel up there. It's a car channel. Is Morsky Repair. He's from North Dakota.
Hey,
Wow.
Dean,
Yeah.
you know all that we went through trying to get those notifications back up.
Yes.
Yeah, and all of a sudden it just we went through all those steps and did everything, and everything was right and correct.
Yep.
But it just started working again out of the blue.
It may have been lagging as well.
May have been.
I don't know. That was crazy because we did everything, man.
Yeah, we did.
You did. I know you did, but I was like thinking with you. Like,
YouTube
gives you notifications. I mean, for the longest time, I wouldn't get any notification, not even on YouTube itself where the bell is. Okay.
Right.
If somebody replied to one of my comments, say I leave a comment on Ray's video, I didn't know if he replied back to me or not unless I actually went to his video again and looked up my comment and see if he got, replied or said anything,
Right.
And I got that fixed, and then it showed up on my phone and did everything. Well, John had that same issue, but he could see it all on YouTube, but it wouldn't tell him on his phone no more, right? Like somebody.
Yeah, stop. It wouldn't give me any more notifications.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens to me. Like if y'all leave a comment, I don't see it till I go back over and check the video. I was like, hey, there's a comment on here I didn't reply to.
Yeah, that's amazing.
But the crazy thing was, it was working fine and never had an issue with it, and it was gone.
There's 9 Mills.
9 Mills, what's up?
I'm trying to get to you 9 Mills. I saw you there.
Hey, Dean, what was the last 3 digits on an American Outlaw?
Mm-hmm.
363. What was it? I'm not sure.
864.
864.
I knew I had a 6 in there. Man, I can't remember numbers.
Apparently, I don't remember numbers very well. If anybody's like followed, I just did one video. It was like about 20 minutes long. I said, I'm going to start chopping because I just was so talkative that day all the way to work. So I'm going to chop this up in 3 pieces and make a series out of it. So I don't know what happened. It was late and I posted my stuff. And of course, 2 comes out before 1 and then 1 come out after 2. And then I didn't have my thumbnails on them and stuff. It was just ridiculous.
I blame modern life because you think about us now. We got these phones and they got everybody's number in there. We don't even write down phone numbers and have to remember.
No.
Yeah, don't ask me somebody's phone number because I couldn't tell you.
No.
They ask me mine when I go in.
We don't have a reason to remember that stuff anymore, really.
No.
You know, it's not, why would I waste my energy to do that? You know.
It's to the point where you can't remember your own phone number.
My old in Fort Lewis, combat engineer. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, think
That's
about this.
awesome.
They asked you your phone number. If somebody asked you your own phone number, man, you can't never remember. It's like, well, wait a minute. Because how many times you ever even call yourself?
There's Paul. All right.
We got somebody.
Oh, there we go. Ruby.
There's riding on Ruby Paul.
Yeah.
Riding on Ruby. Welcome.
Hey,
man.
everyone.
What's
What
Ruby?
up? Hey, good evening.
What's going
Howdy,
on?
dude? Rocking a new goatee over, I see.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
Chicken was supposed to, y'all remember Brown Chicken?
Good evening.
Join us, but something came up and,
Yeah.
you know, family stuff. So we're just gonna, give
I
him
still
next
have-
time.
I still have the only live stream with the brown chicken face reveal. You'll have to go over and look if you ain't seen brown chicken.
John,
think
how you
so.
liking that? How you
Thank you.
liking that motorcycle?
But the Vulcan,
Yeah.
yeah, it's nice, man. It's fast. Let me tell you. I had it on the highway the other day, and I had her up to 150 mile an hour.
Wow.
It's
Allegedly.
it's,
Allegedly, officer. I
Allegedly.
don't know.
That's funny.
Oh.
it was, I mean, it blows that Harley away. It blows the Harley away. I can tell you, man. It blows it away.
You
Yeah,
should make
I
a
ain't
short
seen
of
the-
that.
I ain't seen that Road King in a while.
It's back. I got it back yesterday. I had the fork upgrade done last year, and the bushings in there wore out, so I had to send it back down there and have it done again. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the hell happened.
Get your tour pack back on it.
Yeah, that was a disaster. If you seen that video, oh Lord, that was a disaster.
Vulcan, that's from Kawasaki, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Vulcan 2000.
And your wife got her a spider.
Yeah, she's got her spider. It was gone for about a month too. It needed a little work done to maintenance and upkeep. I'm not going to work on no spider. That ain't going to ever happen. But
Got more electronics on it than you know what to do with.
yeah, it's crazy. I took the side panels off and I was going to do it, but I changed my mind real quick.
I've been looking at putting that turn signal switch on mine, and you got to pull the whole bike apart just to get to the wire. And I was like, I don't know about all this. I got the switch. I just got to get it put on there. You got to pull the seat, the tank. Got to go through that whole main wiring harness and find the one.
Wow. Snip,
Crazy.
snip.
They can't make it easy to get to.
I just don't have the gumption to do that stuff anymore. I just don't want to do it.
I don't mind tearing into an engine, but I can't stand messing with wiring. I don't like.
The spaghetti.
Wire. Don't want to go nowhere near wire.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of spaghetti.
Thanks, Julie. Nice to know you're around. So yeah, we were talking about you. Apparently nothing bad, or we'd have heard something.
Julie Smith.
Yeah.
Lives just 20 minutes from
Fort Lewis and
American Outlaw.
American Outlaw was a combat engineer. He said, I believe
Yeah.
on it. I've been reading comments. I can actually see it.
That's good.
Of course, I got my phone pulled up on Zoom where I can read it.
Such a great community, man. Everybody's always saying hi and making sure we welcome people, man.
Yeah, and if you
Really
disagree,
good.
they can call the welfare check on you.
Yeah, yeah. You know all about that, don't you? How you had some super love, man. Me and Sick. The more we talked about it, the more more it got important, and the more the, like, oh yeah, go ahead, do it, Sick, give the call, man. He's like, okay,
Yeah,
got
yeah.
to go ahead. We're calling the cops.
I think if any of us disappeared for a week, we all be wondering where you at.
Yeah.
Any
I've
of us.
got videos scheduled out till February, so y'all are good with that.
I know I need to get to edit tomorrow on Eleanor on her 100,000 miles.
I'm wanting to make a video when I hit the 30,000 miles on mine. I'm pretty happy with that because I put all those miles on it. When I got that bike, it just had a little over 8,000 miles. Jimmy never rode it.
Yeah,
And,
Eleanor had 3,000 on it. The guy that bought it was an older guy. He didn't realize how heavy it was.
Ray Gregory.
The new one, isn't that the new one?
That's the new one. That's the road.
Yeah.
I don't have that one.
Nice.
I got the Eleanor with stickers.
Oh, I do.
Well,
I think a few of you do.
New and improved.
I got
my
mine hand delivered to me though, so he gave it to me. I'm going to get a tour pack put on the back of that bike because I use mine for ride it every day. So I'm going to get a tour pack put on the back.
Yeah,
I'm going to take that backrest off,
Know that, John.
so I don't have to just always find that something other to put my groceries in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I found
gotta show up when I can, man.
I
That's
found
from
a
old Mac.
I still got my little race car from old Mac.
Yeah. Some cool stuff, man.
I got on my shirt that Sick gave me.
What we got here?
Oh, look at John. He got one too.
He's got one.
Let's see. Oh,
He's
yeah.
got the yellow
Yeah.
one. I've got those. I think I even got one of the first Ray Gregory stickers. He gave me a handful of them. That
Oh, yeah. One that says YouTube
Yeah.
on it and it's all in white. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I lost on my stickers.
The reason I mentioned that tour pack, when I get that thing mounted on the bike, I'm gonna put them all on the inside of it. I'm
I
gonna
gotta
sticker
look at
bomb
my
it.
list. I thought I sent everybody stickers.
I'm gonna sticker bomb that thing like I did that helmet.
Well, if you didn't, I'm sure you'll hear about it, Ray.
Yeah, because I think Katie said we sent out 25 envelopes.
Yeah.
I ain't got stickers yet. I'm working on it. It just tried to come in, but signal issues.
Yeah.
I believe he's way up there in Canada, and he's I don't know.
Yeah.
I need to get some new stickers made up before Harley comes after me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Key Fob's helping me out. Design
Tab. Oxy's tab. I don't know that dude.
Yeah.
Lux is the word.
Oxy's tab. Oxy's. I think I pronounced it right.
Yeah.
Me ain't me.
Oxys.
I don't speak English. I only speak Southern, so you get what you get.
Brown chicken.
Brown
Yeah.
chicken able to join
We
in.
got you, man. No problem.
No worries, dude.
Let's see.
He's got a cool logo with the chicken riding on there.
I love it.
Yeah, I like his logo. It's funny.
It's a fave.
Sick.
I need to make one like that with a panther riding on there because that used to be my old logo with the Recycle Hooligan logo was the panther.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Chicken.
Fixing to go get another panther done for the blue collar biker.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool tattoo.
That's what I'm going to do here on the 20th. I'm going to go get one. Blue collar biker tattoo. I got another panther I'm going to get.
That's really smart.
I told my wife when I go up and hang out with Dean for a few days, I'm gonna get her to get me a tattoo. I ain't gonna tell you what she said.
You mean you're not going to bring her? She won't. She probably won't.
No,
She'd be
I want to
mad,
come
yeah.
and enjoy myself.
Hey, as long as
I said the same thing when I went to Vegas.
you get one with her name on it, she can't say nothing about the rest of them.
I ain't gonna. My skin won't allow me to get a tattoo.
Yeah, your skin makes a big difference, and I've done some skin recently. I had like 2 in a row, and that's
Yeah.
it.
I mean, all I got is like rub up against something.
Yeah.
And you know,
Tears
Oh.
easy.
old age.
Yeah, when you're on blood thinners, that you got to be careful with that stuff too. I've got like 10 tattoos, but when I'm on blood thinner, so when they did my tattoos, it bruised up and it was pretty rough.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
It'll actually push the ink out too. So will alcohol. If you're on alcohol when you get your tattoo,
Yeah.
that will push the ink out because it thins your
Well,
blood.
I thought you had to be drunk to get a tattoo.
No, the Autobahn will tell you if you're drunk and you get one, it'll actually push the ink out because it thins your blood.
Yeah, thins
It
everything.
doesn't help, put it that way. It really don't help.
Yeah.
I had a
Everybody's
turtle
different, but
when he passed me on my.
yeah, the winking turtle.
But John,
Have-
how's the weather in Ohio?
Thank
T-Bone,
you.
I thought I couldn't read.
It was hot as hell this past week. We was up there making 100 degrees.
Yeah, yeah.
Later, Landon.
Take
Yeah.
care, Landon.
Same here.
I tried to ride and it was choking me, man. I just couldn't. It was just so damn hot.
Well,
Yeah.
that's like yesterday. I got out rode 200 miles yesterday, but by 3 o'clock, hell, you almost couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
It's like sitting in front of a heater.
Yeah, it's going to be cooler tomorrow, and we're heading down to, or we're heading to the Triple Nickel tomorrow. That's about a 300-mile trip there and 300 miles back. So,
Woo.
Where's that at? Triple Nickel? That's
yeah.
Ain't that in Tennessee or where's that at?
No, that's in Zanesville, Ohio.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, I've seen Biker Bay Beth Road, the Triple Nickel Highway.
Triple
Yeah.
Nickel. Okay.
Then we're going to go down in the next couple weekends. We're going to go down to Copperhead Trail, and that's in Corbin, Kentucky. We'll be
Yeah.
heading down.
Where do you
Yeah,
live
man.
at way there, John?
I live in Mason, Ohio.
Ohio.
Hi.
Come down right Alabama.
So,
You know loose juice?
Do what?
You know loose juice, John? Any of the Ohio people up there? Who else in Ohio? Jess, her two wheels is up there in
Yeah.
Ohio. There's a
I
couple,
know she's up here, but I've never met him. Never met her.
nothing at random. He's from, I think, Ohio.
I need to cut this mess.
A bunch of guys that come to the camp out are from Ohio.
Nothing at random. I think just had a motorcycle crash. So
He sure did. He almost lost his leg.
you're up by the famous Her Two Wheels.
Yeah.
I don't watch her channel.
Not as much. I did in the beginning. I don't do that much no more, but
That's bothering
It's okay.
me.
I stick with these small channels mostly.
I do too. I mean, we need to, if we don't support each other, then we ain't gonna have a channel.
Yeah.
She was small at one time too, though. You know.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, but that's what happens. You get so big, you just don't care about the little people no more.
yeah.
That happens in everything. You know, business, everything.
I have a hard
The
time.
only thing that matters is green.
I have a hard time just keeping up with us a lot of times. Sometimes I couldn't imagine being that big. So all these things about worrying about, I guess, subs or watch hours and all that kind of ruin that anyway. And I don't think
Yeah.
I'd ever let that take it away. But you don't know until it happens to you, you know. And I'm
A lot
sure
of
she makes a little pluck from it. I'm sure she's got
Well,
lots of motorcycles now and
Yeah.
doesn't work. And
Yeah, she quit her
Yeah.
job to do it full time. I was like,
absolutely.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
why I started. That's why I started that hashtag on my channel is call it Blue Collar Biker because there's still regular folks out there that's got to pay the thrills and the bills and just got to get up and go to work every day and ride a motorcycle. We don't. Ain't all of us got money, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody give me a couple motorcycles to ride. I go make videos.
Yeah.
all day long.
Yo,
Right to home.
how many subs does Shade Tree have? Like 300,000?
Oh God, I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah,
He's
just
got a lot.
about.
I mean, he talks to us like all the time. He mentions Moto. He mentions everybody. Ray Gregory.
Yeah,
Everybody
just under
in this town
300,000.
right here he mentions, you know.
That's
I'm
amazing.
shocked, you know.
I like when they go. I like when I go over on his channel. I like what he calls me on there. So I'm going to use that for a title on my video. He calls me a born again outlaw.
Want to get
That's
out?
pretty cool.
That's great.
Yeah, it says 287,000 subs.
Yeah,
for,
Wow.
He's gonna break 300,000 in another year.
I'm hoping to get down to Florida one day myself. under better circumstances. Get down there to the camp out. Maybe March.
Yeah, I wanted to go in October, but I done been told our fund's not going to allow me to go.
Yeah, insufficient fundulation.
Yeah.
Dude,
Julie in Michigan, huh? Is that what you're saying?
Loose Juice is in Michigan. She said not in Ohio.
Oh, my bad.
Okay.
T-Bone, my sticker was hand delivered too from Mr.
How you doing, Charlene?
I don't mean to categorize everyone to Ohio, but that's the area. Sorry.
Hey, me and Mac represent Alabama.
I'm making a coffee. I'll be right back.
We are the Southern constituency.
Bring me some.
Charlene's good peeps. He helped me out a lot.
Charlene?
Yes.
I remember there was something about Charlene. Said Billy Bob loves Charlene and John Deere Green. I knew it would come to me.
We're not talking about Jolene, are we?
Jolene.
Oh,
Jolene. Wasn't that a Dolly Parton?
I took Mama up there to the Skillet Museum. Dolly Parton's got her own line of skillets up there, and Mama wanted to go up there and see them. So I took Mama up there to see Dolly Parton skillets. I didn't video any of it because it was just me hanging out with Mama, and I wasn't worried about filming it. I was more worried about hanging out with her. She liked the little Lodge Skillet Museum. I've been trying to get her on video, and she told me, she said, I ain't got nothing to talk about. I said, well, just get on here anyway.
That's the way my wife is. She won't get on. She won't get on. She just won't get on at all.
I catch Mama.
Only she'll get on videos if she's on the back of the bike and I happen to be doing a video while she's on there, and then she kind of hides behind me. She won't.
I catch Mama every now and then. Y'all might see a glimpse of her. She's kind of like a groundhog. You might get a glimpse of her every now and then. She won't. I can't get her on video. But she told me. I said, you told me the wrong thing. And I said, if you ever get a truck, she said, I'll ride with you. I know somebody that owns one. We'll find you one. She done told me she'd ride if I find her a truck. I said, I'll find one somewhere. I've been looking. See if I can borrow one.
That's a big word. Somebody's gonna have to break that down for me.
What you got here?
Commiserate. I can't pronounce it either.
Commensurate.
Commiserate together.
Sounds familiar, but I don't.
Commiserate be like I don't know what the definition is. It's like misery loves company, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something it's something like commiserate. Be like share your miseries or something.
Yeah.
We're on delay again. I hear echo.
I'm gonna switch over to my phone.
We're on delay again. I hear echo.
I'm gonna switch over to
Let's see. Maybe somebody's playing their own
I thought
YouTube.
riding on Ruby Paul said he's switching over to his phone there. He says he's going
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I believe he said he's switching over to his
It's
phone.
not horrible. It just happens to be. You can hear it.
I had a delay like that happened once before, but it was chemically induced.
You know, I still can't find American Outlaw. Motorbomb, you gonna put it on your community page?
Yeah, I tried to look him up exactly how Moto put it in, and I couldn't find him either.
I couldn't either.
Oh, American Outlaw. Well, I put the post up or the link.
Yeah, but
Can't you just
I mean,
press on it while you're in the live? I don't know. If you're actually in here with me, you probably have to go off and then go.
No, just do it. You know.
Okay, post it again or.
He said
No.
post it in your community page so we can go over when we get
Oh, yeah. Now,
I clicked on the link and I got right to him.
You did. Well, you talk to old country redneck. It's lucky I could even get it on the top of y'all.
well, we're gonna get you in here one way or the other, Outlaw, so we can get more of your get connected up with you.
Took me 2 years how to figure out how to make a thumbnail.
I ain't got there yet. I've been
All the resources have been going towards making videos. We can't
Yeah,
ask too much.
I've been making some thumbnails. Probably somebody's gonna be accusing me of clickbait on a couple of them, but I thought it was
Shit, I'm trying
Well,
to
that's
come
what it's
up.
all about. That's how you get somebody's attention. You got to use that clickbait.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
need
I,
chick
thought,
bait.
I thought that was pretty funny.
I'm trying to hide some quarters where I can buy me some wireless mics.
That's what I. That's what I. Wireless mics. That's what I need.
Yeah.
How's that cigarette, Ruby?
Oh, too good.
Yeah, I bet.
Leave it there for a minute.
All right.
You don't see that sick.
No, I don't see nothing.
He'll have to turn away. There you go. He got his page pulled up.
God damn.
What am I
That
doing
was
here?
vicious.
There we go. All right.
That's horrible.
I took a picture of it.
Okay.
I clicked on the link that Moto put up, and I got right to him. I subbed him.
Yeah.
Another link there. He's just popped up.
And he's gonna have a video out tomorrow, so I guess I put my notifications on all. Hopefully I get it.
I'll be having to work tomorrow, but I'll watch it when I get to. Back to washing machine was broke for a week, so I'm in the laundry hell.
Got it now.
My nemesis.
All right.
Was broke for a week, so I'm in the laundry hell.
All right. There's a big delay. I got to get out of that. Sorry.
North by south.
Yeah.
Connected.
I'm getting a delay too.
I haven't seen North by Southeast. Is he in here?
Somebody
Yeah,
said,
he is.
I believe he comments on my videos because he found me through Mr. Gregory with somebody like with that title, I believe did.
120. Sorry.
Okay. There's North. There we are.
There
You're talking out loud. Thinking out loud.
Okay, we need this up anymore?
No, I got him.
Okay.
I got him at least.
Post up do a favor for me, man. Post up Southern Boys Rise channel, and we'll help his channel out. He ain't on here, but we'll help his channel out.
Well, why don't you can you post a link?
I don't know how to do that.
Cut and paste it off the page.
I don't know. I really don't know how to do that. To be honest with you.
I don't know if I don't know if I can do it on my side. I'm not on the fucking what you call it.
All I got's a phone. I don't have a computer. And I don't really know how to do it. I can't get nothing to do on that chat.
I'm on the live right now. Yeah, you're cool. That's why I just sent you a link if you wanted to stop in and say hi, show your face. We got Ray on here, and
I gotta eat.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what to eat. My mouth's killing me. My mouth's so swollen, it's pushing on my ear canal.
Oh, heck. You're going to have to eat something soft, probably. Pudding. Eat some pudding or mashed potatoes.
I was going to eat eggs.
That might work.
Yeah.
Something you don't really have to chew. You pretty much just swallow it.
Yeah. Yo, that cannot happen again. That's all I got to say is that cannot happen tonight. I woke up a couple times last night. I woke up at like 4.
We still got that cheese.
And I don't know what happened, but between 4 and 9 a.m., I started grinding my teeth to the point where I thought I was going to pop molars out.
Man, you under too much stress, dude.
Yeah, that'll do it. I do that when I'm under stress. I grind my teeth.
Oh, my God.
You're under too much stress, man.
It was unbelievable, dude. I woke up. I was like, someone punched me in the face in my sleep. Someone broke into the house and punched me in the face.
Maybe that's what my wife's doing, punching me in the face at night. Maybe I ain't grinding my teeth.
I was like, God, you know? I'm like, God damn.
I sleep alone, so I have jerked myself out of bed before and fell down and hit the floor.
I was like, what happened? Something happened.
Y'all ever heard that? They said if y'all ever had that sensation, you're asleep and you feel like you're falling and you.
Oh yeah, like you missed it.
They say that the angels are carrying you up to heaven, but you didn't make it through the ceiling and they dropped you. I've heard that before.
Really?
That's what I've heard. They said when
they would be
friend of mine.
They said the angels are picking you up, but they can't get you past the ceiling and they drop you.
I had a friend of mine said that they had sensations where somebody was pulling them out of bed at night, just pulling them by their feet out of their bed.
When I lived in a trailer over in Rainsville, the weirdest thing is that somebody used to, and I would be the only one living in that trailer, somebody would take my sheets off the bed and fold them and then unscrew the light bulb and lay it on top of the sheets. It happened like that till I went and got a picture of Jesus and hung it in that room, and after that it quit.
That's probably what it needed. Wow.
It did that for the longest time when I lived in that trailer. Somebody would take the sheets off, and not just the top sheets. They take the fitting sheets and everything off and fold them up perfectly, like they would press. Take the light bulb out and lay it on perfect.
I'd be the hell out of there. I'd be gone.
Hey, I'd
be like, later, bro. I'll see you, man. Don't call me. I'll call you.
That's it. I'm gone.
It did that for the longest time. I got a picture of Jesus hung up in there, and after that, it quit.
Okay, Hooligan, who was the person I was going to try and put it in the search? Give me the name.
Southern Boys Rides.
Southern Boys, B-O-Y-S.
B-O-Y-Z, I believe. Rides.
That's what I thought, B-O-Y-Z.
Yeah, he's another Alabama YouTuber.
Southern Boys what?
Rides. He's got 30 some odd subscribers. It's a little small channel. It's a pretty good channel. I've been trying to help him out over.
Oh, I see it. I think I'll put it up and that it.
That might be it.
I see about 153 subscribers. Now this says Southern Boys Outdoors.
Outdoors.
That's not it.
That's not it.
That's not it.
Uh-uh.
That's not it.
We almost subbed up to somebody. Didn't even.
Yeah. You got to watch that, man. And I think that's funny on YouTube too. They'll gripe on there if you got any kind of pew-pews on there, or you talk about the Lord, they gripe about it, but they'll let them girls put their OnlyFans links up there.
I'll make you uncomfortable.
Robin's here. Everyone is live right now.
Get on. Join the party. Tell us something.
He's a fellow Canadian up there.
Yeah.
We got.
I got to get his link so I can post as well.
So it's probably early morning over there for Dave. It's already Sunday over there, and it's probably around 5 o'clock. I know he ain't watching. I wouldn't be.
Exactly 12 hours difference over there to the minute.
I ain't gonna say nothing in the morning till I've had my coffee.
Yeah, I'm still drinking my coffee. What are we doing here?
Still putting that creamer in there too, ain't you?
Yep.
There we are. Okay. Go to the channel.
What are you doing to me, Paul?
But if you can't find it, ain't no big deal. But yeah, I don't know. I was trying to get his. I put his. I think I put his channel on my community page where if y'all can go over if you want to subscribe to him, help him out a little bit.
Yeah.
I try to help these small channels.
It's easy to get links and just cut and paste them, and maybe we'll go through that sometime, but that'll help you help others, especially if you got somebody you want us to see.
Right.
I'll be able to connect up to them. That's okay, though.
Gregory, I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. I barely know.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Dean.
Yeah.
When you were doing those live videos where you were looking to get watch time hours, was that working?
Right. Yeah, I collected some, nothing really unreal, but what was explained to me after I got to actually talk to somebody about it helped me out and said what's going to happen is if you continue doing that, you're letting it run real long, and all of a sudden YouTube's going to see you're using unnecessary bandwidth, and they're going to give you less or something like that. I'm not sure how it works, so I just haven't done it no more, and I don't need to, I just wanted to experiment with stuff and see how it worked and try different things,
Right.
I mean, and plus get some watch hours, to be honest. Yeah, that would be kind of cool because it's hard to get people to watch all your videos, man. It's like I need better entertainment, I don't know. I gotta, do this or something.
How many watch hours do you need now to get? Is that what you're trying to do? Monetize?
Gone way up. I was under 2,000, and now, just in the last few days, I've been getting 30 and 50 hours added each day.
Yourself?
So I'm at about 2,100.
You have to have 4,000.
3,000.
Yeah.
Your subs went way up too, because you was at one time you was
Three.
around 666, and next thing I know you had over 1,000.
Okay, 3,000 for the 500 subs, and then you get a certain amount of like super chats, or you can get memberships and start doing that kind of stuff. And then if you get 1,000, you get extra benefits, but they've dropped that limit to 500 and 3,000 watch hours, and that's year to date. So each day it changes. Like watch hours I got from last year, a couple days before, don't get counted on your new section, how it moves.
Yeah.
So it isn't just like from the first of the year to the last of the year, and you get that many watch. It moves, each day it moves as a new start date, new end date.
Yeah.
Huh.
149 more. I'll have 3,000.
Yeah, you're looking good, Ray. I got you. I had you on. Oops, you're back on here. Try to help a little bit. You play a playlist. If you play playlists for each other, you want to take a little time. You got an extra Fire Stick. You got an extra phone. Run somebody's playlist if they're looking to get some hours.
You just put play all. If you just hit play all. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just let it run.
That's it.
That's
I've
what
been
I do
doing that
today.
sometimes. When I leave to go ride, I'll put up somebody's channel and I'll hit play all and just let it run.
That's what I did for the blue. What is his? Oh my goodness, Elliot.
Yeah.
Flip. Flip in a blue mule.
Flip.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll be back in a second. I'm getting a drink.
Yeah. Little things we can do. Yeah, it's hard unless you know algorithms, like I say, real well.
I don't know them real well. That's for
And
sure. I was blessed to get up to 38. I'm growing. My channel's growing. But it took a while to get up to where I'm at. It takes time.
Yeah, you got a great following, man. You do some good content too. You talk real professional and on subjects. You have subjects and stuff.
Yeah.
So you kind of follow a good YouTube protocol with most of your videos. Mine are pretty random. I'll talk about this or talk about that, and and say shout outs and hi.
I did learn one thing. It's very important. I did learn is that keep your videos around 15 minutes or less, because if you get too high in your time, people lose interest real quick.
Yeah.
Everybody's got ADHD.
I don't think I've subscribed to you yet. I've been meaning to. So if I haven't subscribed to you yet, remind me, and I'll go where to subscribe to you. Because I know you always leaving comments on my channel, and I do appreciate it.
Well, you have a good channel, brother. You have a good channel.
You really do.
I try.
You really do.
I'm doing 4 eggs moto, no bread.
Good for you, man.
I
was trying to get somebody to go on the old carnivore with me. I know there's a few others out there doing it and trying to, lose a little bit of the extra and go faster on my motorcycle that way. Use less gas. So
Yeah. Well,
I've been trying to get somebody to walk with me.
Exactly.
I've been trying to get somebody to walk with me. I get me and Mama usually go out and go walking, like I said, but I think my singing's killing my views too. I'm going to quit singing in my videos, see what happens. I can't help it. I get a song stuck in my head, and I start singing. I don't even realize it. I forget the camera's there, and I forget the microphone's going. I honestly do. I don't even notice it after a while. I don't just make the camera my main focus. I forget the thing's even on half the time.
yeah.
Yeah, I won't believe stuff I cut out because of that.
I should keep my mouth shut on some of my opinions, but yeah, I'm pretty opinionated.
So am I. Sometimes I get some comments from people that that ain't very pleasant.
Tell me about it.
I like when they
I had somebody give me an unpleasant comment once, and I asked him if his mother had any kids that lived.
I think.
Uh-oh. What happened who again?
What'd you say to me?
Phone went dead.
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
It just went black, so.
I've been lucky. I ain't had but 2 negative comments. And I put on there with Lord bless your soul, then I delete them. I block them.
Sterling, what up?
I won't block anybody. I'm pleasant about it, and I'll be nice back to them. And I'll say, hey, you don't agree with me. You don't like the channel. You don't like what I'm saying. You don't have to watch.
Yeah. Well, one guy was pretty big ass about it.
I don't hold back. I tell everybody to fuck off.
I learned on that was on one of my shorts, and so certain shorts I turn the comments off.
Yeah. Somebody popped in. There we go.
I'm back.
He's
Gotcha.
back.
Did your phone die?
No, I thought somebody, them old spam calls got on my phone and booted me off. I'm on my phone.
Yeah. North
I
by
guess
Southeast puts about 3 shorts out
Hours.
a day or so, I think. A lot.
Yeah. If I had a trail camera that I had,
Right.
problem is coming up with shorts.
I've been doing shorts with the trains, and
That's been excellent, man. I like that. I like your train shorts, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
appreciate that. What I put out, I'm doing it on purpose, but I ain't. If I can explain it, I put out the same video, but I changed the song on it because it's like thinking of something different from a different perspective. It's the same. You look at the same thing, but you're saying something. You get a different perspective on it. If that makes any sense.
I'll tell you one thing: shorts. If you put up shorts, I mean, I didn't believe this at first, but if you, I do. If you watch my channel, I do shorts when it comes. I just when I'm out riding, I'll just take some time and just video the road, and then I'll put music there. And I tell you what, when I started doing that, I mean, I gained probably 200 or 300 subscribers just from that.
Yeah.
The strange thing with YouTube, though, this didn't make no sense to me. They let me put Johnny Cash's version of Southern Accents out, but they won't let me put out Tom Petty's version of Southern Accents. They blocked it.
Really?
On your shorts or your videos?
On my shorts. They let me put out the Johnny Cash version, went there just fine. So I was going to put the original version out from Tom Petty. Flat blocked it. They said this song is not allowed. I said,
huh, I've never seen that.
There's some, if you put some stuff in there about Southern, some of them you'll get blocked on some.
I like that, Julie.
Yeah, I know. I put a couple songs on my regular videos, and I ain't had but one that was totally blocked from YouTube.
Yeah, that's a good point there.
Rest of them say, usually people in Russia can't view my video.
Right. I'm thinking about.
Yeah, I got that too.
Now
I
they have banned they banned an Elvis song. I only had 2 ever got banned. I had one that I put Elvis on, and it was one of his songs, "Promised Land." They blocked that song. They wouldn't let me use it either.
Yeah, YouTube getting target audience on YouTube is 13 to 17. Hell, mine is 65 and up.
Yeah, mine too. Mine's 35 to 60 to 64.
And Sterling's got some pretty awesome train videos too. Goes around and tries to capture them as they're riding, go from one point and then cut them off again somewhere else. It wasn't an old steam engine. That one was really cool that they revamped, put some money into. I believe that's what it was, an actual steam engine.
The big boy.
Hit that whistle through the mountains, man. I was just like, I get goosebumps just talking about that scream that it had on it was just incredible. I'd love to have seen and heard that.
Mr. Gregory probably knows about this. Up there in Chattanooga, you can actually ride the steam train if you got the money to do it. They take you on that. You don't go very far, but you still get to ride on one. I've been wanting to take Mama up there and do that, ride on an old steam train.
Yeah, they up there somewhere around Cherokee or somewhere. I was up there one day on the Mount Road, and one of those trains was on the other side of the river.
The Smokies does that too. You can go up to the Smokies, ride one of them steam trains.
Yeah,
I
might
did
have
too.
been Smokies. I don't remember. I'm always up
Take
there.
care,
somewhere.
T-Bone.
What's that mean, tyke? What's that mean, tyke?
You got to meet me up there and smoke me sometime.
Yeah. Well, I want to in July, but we had BAM.
Yeah.
That
That's
VAM
what
looks
y'all-
like that might be a pretty good thing to go up and go to. I'd like to go to VAM one time anyway.
Yeah,
It's fun.
it's doable for you.
Better make it next year.
The only thing, I mean, I don't want to harp on it because I don't like to talk about money. The only thing keeping me from doing anything is just finances. I ain't had a good paying job in almost 2 years. So I went from making $800, $900 a week down to making $300 a week, and my rent's $500. And, you know, that's all I got to say on that one. This rent's getting where it's killing me. It takes me all month just to come up with it. That's right now I don't get to do a lot of stuff I get to do.
Yeah, I
Bad.
agree with that.
Really, really
I'd love to go to
quietly.
Florida. I'd love to go to Florida this fall and meet another section of people. You know, it'd be pretty awesome, and go support the
There's
Forgotten Angels. I can actually be there. You know.
There's 3 things I'd like to do in Florida myself. I'd like to go down to that camp out, but I'd like to go up there and pay my respects to Leonard Skinner, and then I'd like to go up there and stay in Ronnie Van Zant's mama's house. It's an Airbnb down there now.
I've been doing that, adding the link. Y'all do that with your shorts where you can have the related where you're.
Yeah.
But not all the shorts you make are from, you know, one of your videos you made either. It might just be a random, you know, like look at my GoPro shake like that. Like that one got a whole lot of views, you know, and then show it shake and then what it actually looks like when you're going down the road.
I'll let you.
Pretty incredible.
I've done that to mine. Yeah, I do that.
And
I just
something
do
else I did,
random one.
yeah. Something else I did for the first time, I think it was the Thumper video. I took a preview. So after I made the video, I cut a couple sections out of that video. And like when you make a premiere, when you set up your premiere, it asks you about like a teaser or something like that, preview. So when you go look at my premiere coming up in a few days, it shows you the short. You ever done that or noticed it? I'm sure a few of you
I have. I don't know. Be honest with you, when I watched yours, it took me forever to figure out what you was talking about with Thumper. I had to go back and watch it again.
Yeah.
I was reading too much into it. I was thinking about the rabbit. I was like, what? I had to think about. Okay, you're trying to tell me what he said.
The Thumper principle. It's what Thumper says to people. If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all.
It took me a minute to catch on to it. I'm a little low-minded.
That's all right.
But I got it.
I'm glad it made you watch the video again.
I have to watch things a couple of times to catch on board before I get aboard the train of thought. But as far as people really ain't watching them train videos on the long form. They watching them on the shorts. Well, there was, and the shorts has really dropped off with the trains, and the long form videos really ain't getting no views at all. The most recent video that I did was one I titled "Wild Eyed Southern Boys." Is one that had Mr. Gregory on there, and that one from the shorts I did linked up to that one. It made it go up. But.
Yeah, let me tell Tyke where the link is. You see, I got a little. You probably on your phone. You can't see it, but you just go to my community page, and I posted it on my community page. You can hit the link and come join us. More than welcome to. Love to have you on. He's a trucker, and it's a new channel for me too. I see him on Sterling Wheel all the time, and
he's got a motorcycle channel too. It's called Rebel Rockers.
Yeah.
England.
Okay.
He's pretty wild when he gets on them lives. I've seen him on a couple of them. He's pretty sauced.
Road reality. Hey, what's up?
Group of guys.
Somebody else doing something right with the channel, that's for sure. Good job.
John.
Let's see, I heard a pop.
I don't understand why this crazy bitch is bothering me again.
Road Reality commented on one of my videos. I like to have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, he commented on mine. I fell over.
All right.
He's quite the
All right,
celebrity,
good
man.
boy.
The
All right,
only
take
big
a double
channel,
take.
the only big channel that's subscribed to mine that I'm aware of that even leaves a comment every now and then is Shovelhead Fedge. He will every now and then on there leave one.
Well, you get John Road Reality subbed up, and well, he'll comment, especially if you're watching his videos and comment on the things he's talking about. He'll definitely give you an answer.
I'm probably gonna have to. Probably a couple of them I ain't subscribed to, but I meant to. If I haven't done it, I will.
See you, Sterling.
Later, y'all.
All right, Sterling.
Sterling.
I know John's good enough. He comments on my videos, but I comment back on all of his too.
Sometimes I think it's you that's leaving the one that leaves the American flag and the thumbs up on some of them.
I never comment on videos. I'm bad at that. Like if I have something to say, I'll say it. But if I don't have, I usually don't know. I don't have a lot to say.
I remember when I got the first comment from you, Sick. I think I took a screenshot of it.
I don't say much, man. I'm like a quiet stalker. I just watch and check them out, and you know, I'm like, that's pretty cool.
You ain't got nothing to say. Just leave a thumbs up.
That's what I do. I go there. I watch my friends' videos. I give them a thumbs up. If I have something to contribute, I contribute it. But usually, I'm there for support. You know.
I don't see it,
Yeah.
Ty.
Sometimes I'll go on there and put a video was watched, a comment was made, and that's
I thought I heard the pop.
I came into one of my live feeds, and he was like, "What is this Satan worshiping shit?" Because they were playing drums and stuff at the Sphere, and he jumped out, and I'm like, "No, it's the Sphere. It's Dead and Company," and he was gone. I was like,
South Oz Moto there wants to know if any of y'all have ever been to Sturgis.
I was like, I swear I'm not the Antichrist.
Been a long time.
They got Sturgis in
You been there?
Mississippi. I didn't even know it. I think Rainy Rider did a video the other day where Sturgis was in Mississippi.
I don't know, man. You have to pay me a lot of money to go to Sturgis.
There's too many.
You can
go to Kentucky to Louisville.
Hello, everybody.
Is that
Hey,
right?
Tyke, I'm an idiot, man.
Right.
You didn't show up backstage, but if I scrolled my whole screen down, because I got like too many people up there on the bottom, you were like on the next row down, and it didn't show up because I heard the pop, but I didn't. This didn't go pop. Good to see you, Tyke. Thanks for coming on, man.
No worries. Well, thanks for having me up.
I remember seeing the comments on there, north by southeast. I remember seeing them on there. I've got
If you can understand what I'm saying, that is.
Oh, I got you just fine.
Your accent.
Come on.
I can understand you just fine, man.
Come on, baby.
How you doing, Hooligan?
Hey, man, it's been a while since I heard from you.
Yeah.
What's up, Tyke? What's up, Robert? How are you?
Not bad, pal. Cool.
Woo!
I dropped my mouse last night and I broke it. I'm so mad. My wireless mouse. Oh, I'm so annoyed.
I done that 3 weeks ago. I got my new one off Amazon for $6.
Yeah, I'm gonna have this one was like $40. I was like, why did I spend that kind of money on a mouse?
Nope. $6.
Yeah, I'm not doing that again. I mean, it works, but it's the pushing of the buttons that doesn't want to cooperate. The clicking.
That's my problem. I push buttons too much. Usually it's my old ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wrong buttons, huh?
Yeah.
I push her buttons all the time.
Yeah, she's pushing my buttons tonight. She's annoying the shit out of me.
Well,
That's what women do.
Yeah.
I was like, listen, man. I was like, just pay July, pay the electric bill through the end of July, and I'll take over. She's like, I'm gonna take it out of my name and this and that, and then I'm like, listen. First of all, the real estate company is not gonna let you take it out of your name. Okay, I'm not stupid. Okay, the electric's in your name. You're still on the lease. Go screw yourself. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, they're not going to let you take yourself off the lease. I mean, off the electric bill.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
pay it,
yeah.
it'll just mess up her credit.
Exactly. That's what it's going to do. If you listen, if you don't want to pay it, then don't pay it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I was like, don't pay it. I'll go get a generator. I'll buy a generator. I would rather buy a generator and run extension cords instead of bailing her out of a debt.
Don't your neighbor have an outside plug?
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'll throw you some money every month. But the only thing is, I'm not going to have I'm not going to have AC.
Uh-uh.
I don't ever use AC.
Well,
That's
let
the
them shut it off in her name and then put it in your name.
There you
Yeah, I
go.
want Ruby, we're trying to save money, Ruby.
Okay, all right. Sorry.
Ruby, we're trying to save money. We're poor.
If I won the lotto, I'd send you some money.
Yeah.
And like, you know, the deal was I pay for the landscaping because she made me throw out my backpack, my weed whacker, my freaking 21-inch sensations, all this shit I wanted to bring, my green barrels and all that other stuff. Made me throw it out because she needed more room in the container. So I threw it out. I'm like, listen, I'm telling you right now, I'm not. I refuse. I am not. I cut 100 lawns a week. I'm not cutting lawns. I'm telling you right now. I don't care if it's my own lawn. I will never cut a lawn again.
Yeah.
Actually,
I was cutting 100 lawns a week for friggin' 25 years. I ain't cutting any more lawns.
I will
My
actually want
hips
to buy
are
me a zero
shot.
turn.
My shoulders are shot.
Well, we got people comment they ain't never heard of.
Yeah. There's some people on there I ain't never seen before.
Yeah, I'm glad they joined up. And some of those new
I
subscribers.
tried to get my first wife off all my bills. Tried to get a transfer of equity into my house, and nobody let me do it.
Same here.
Yeah.
Had to keep paying.
I agree with you, north or
Well,
southeast.
there's a link. Rides Bike too. Go check them out.
Pierre Bike Life.
Yep.
I think I'm pronouncing that right.
That's what he
They
comes.
said to me, because I was a truck driver and I had my own truck, I
Yeah.
weren't. I didn't have a stable income.
When we first started the live
Running a
stream,
trucking business is not a secure enough business to be able to take your wife off all your bills and give you equity on your mortgage. Whereas she worked in for a doctor's surgery. So she had a more stable income than I did. Although I earned all the money.
I have a stable income now.
There's Tech Trucking, y'all.
Yeah.
No. So I had to sell that. I had to sell my house, and then I bought another house with my second wife, and she's living in that one.
Oh, Robert.
You got an exciting life.
Dumped her, and she was. Hey, what did I do? I went and married my wife's cousin, didn't I?
I did it 3 times.
I had to have known she'd have been as nutty as her.
How many times did you do it, Robert? How many times did you get married, Robert?
Twice.
Oh, I did it. I beat you. I did it 3 times. I got divorced all 3 times.
Right. I'm not divorced yet. My second wife's still living in. I'm living in a 1-bedroom flat now, and she's living in the big house.
Oh, good, nice. I lost. I would never get married again. If I knew then what I know now, I would never do it again.
But
Never
what
say
she did was she claimed that she was mentally insecure if she were going to get moved out of the house. So they let her stay there, and I had to move out.
Oh, good.
Because she didn't want to be with me, because I would down road all the time, and she was shagging Polak next door. But she was not mentally stable enough to leave the property, so I had to go.
Yeah.
Guess that's life.
That's all right. They made me move out of my house too in Jersey, and they made me pay the mortgage and where I had to live then.
Yeah,
On top of
that's
that.
what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Hey, Larry.
Yeah, and they made me pay all the bills in the house and everything else.
Yeah.
I was like, that's impossible, right, Judge? Because it's not going to happen. I was like, I'm just telling you right now. So don't be surprised when we come back to court that nothing's paid, because nothing's going to get paid. I'm going to find you in contempt. I was like, well, you might as well find me in contempt now then, because I ain't paying it.
Yeah, well, I'm paying council tax. What we have here is called council tax, right? What they did was they tried to back in 1300 and something, right? They tried to poll tax everybody. That's like an head tax. It's if you're alive, you have to pay to be alive.
Wow.
Right? They tried that in England in 1300s, and they had the peasants uprising because the peasants said, we're not fucking paying. We're fucking serfs on landlord's land. So you're not taxing us, right?
To be alive.
You're not taxing us to be alive. So they had an uprising, and they went up into London. They killed loads of politicians and everything back in 1300s. It were called Wat Tyler was the guy that was in ran it, and they actually run him through. When they got him to do all these politicians and king and everything said, "Oh, we'll come to an agreement." And as soon as they came to an agreement, some magistrate come out of the crowd and ran him through with a sword. That's what you get when you're trying to deal with British fucking elite. So yeah, we've had uprisings in our country. We've had 1315, 1215 first. That's when they got Magna Carta. 1315 when they got rid of serfdom.
You had one with Guy Fawkes.
1650s Oliver Cromwell. 1688 the Glorious Revolution, and then the Americans, who were British colonies at the time, said, "Yeah, we're not getting taxed either."
Yeah.
And you had
It's always all these kings have always tried to tax the British, right? And they've always turned around and said, "You can fuck off."
Yeah.
But now 200. It's been 200 years since Americans did it. It's about time we had another.
Another one, right? Might as well.
Yeah, we're ready. It's ripe.
Might as well keep the ball rolling, right?
Yeah.
Y'all have something over there with Guy Fawkes did something on the.
Yeah, it's ripe. It comes in cycles, doesn't it? You see, it runs in cycles, and it repeats itself.
Everything always repeats itself.
And that's what they've always done. It's like John Locke. He was like a parliamentarian come sergeant of law, John Locke, right? And he came up with the 2 treatises of government, right? Every man is free, and he has the right to life, liberty, and property. Now, property, and same as under the Magna Carta, you can't take any money off us, right, or fine us without a jury of our peers saying you can. Right? Now, when they took over, when the Americans built their constitution, it went life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Why didn't they put property in there? You've got a right to your property, because if you had a right to your property, they wouldn't be able to tax you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty soon you ain't going to have a right
to pursuit of happiness, because the founding fathers still wanted to get some money out of you.
You know what
pursuit
it is?
Of happiness. You can have a pursuit of happiness, but you can't have your property because we're going to steal it off you in tax.
I feel like all governments are just going to push and push and push the people until they're forced to literally revolt.
Yeah, they always do. It's the bankers. You see what happened after we had the Glorious Revolution? They set up the Bank of England, which was the first central bank. right? And that's where the bankers took control of the money, right? And they tried it in America. They had a Bank of America first before that, and it was John Adams. John Adams got rid of central banks. He said, "I beat the bankers."
Yeah, well,
And then
they own everything.
they came back in 1913. They set up the
How's that cigarette?
Federal Reserve.
You don't see it. Close your eyes.
The same bankers that own
All right,
the
Paul.
Bank of England own the Federal Reserve.
Keep going.
It's not federal, it's private.
This is how good the cigarettes are. I have to use an inhaler. So think
Yeah,
it
I got
after.
an inhaler. I got an inhaler too.
Yeah, it's all private bankers and the people that running everything, right? They're still running
Yeah.
everything.
And then the government bails the bankers out.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
no, the government hasn't got any money.
Well,
The
the
government
United
does
States,
not
look
have-
at the
the
United States,
government-
the Treasury is a
The government
privatized
is a
company.
fiction.
The
The
US
government is a fiction. It's
The
supposed
U.S.
to be there.
Treasury is privatized. It's not even
Yeah,
owned
but
by
the government is a fiction. It's
Yeah.
there. It's supposed to be there to organise the affairs of the people. It doesn't have any money. So where does it get its money from? By taxing you.
Yeah.
It's our money. So we bailed the fucking bankers
It's a
out.
giant
We bailed the
circle. It just
fucking
keeps on
bankers
going
out.
around and around.
Yeah, we bailed the bankers out. It's our sweat equity,
Yeah.
our hard work, right? The government takes a little
Come on, ice cream.
so many percent of your hard-earned money. They take a bit of your money, so that's the only money the government's got.
Yep.
It's our money. We bailed the bankers out,
Yep.
and that's what the bankers have done all along. And they create inflation. Think about this. Think about this. You buy a house for $100,000, right? And then the prices of houses go up to $200,000.
Gregory, what are you doing,
Your house
bro?
now might be worth $200,000,
Not gonna have an ice cream.
but you still can't buy anything with that. If you sold it for $200,000, you'd still only be able to buy the same amount of other products, a car or a truck or anything else, for that same money. So you've not really made any money because of inflation.
Pretty good too.
But then they tax your capital gains on that and say you've made $100,000, so we're going to charge you so much capital gains on it.
Yeah.
Not really made anything. You can't buy any more with the money. Nothing real with it. They just piss up us backs all the time with the
Yeah, I
money.
think so. I agree. I just ate 4 eggs with no toast, and you're eating a fucking dumb drum, whatever the fuck it is. Fuck.
I'm sorry.
That's why I always say when people say, "Oh, vote for so and so, vote for this," I said, "Why would you vote for anybody
I don't
that's
vote for
going to
anybody.
steal
bro.
your money off you?"
Yeah.
I changed my
Donald
party
Trump
to an
said,
independent.
I'm going to pardon everybody that's not going to pay the
voting.
tax because he can.
They're
Right.
gonna put whoever they want.
And our king's the same. Our king is the same as the president in America. He could sign a thing saying everybody who doesn't pay the tax will be pardoned. Right? And I've written them all a pardon, so you can't actually take them to court or do anything to them. Right? Donald Trump could do it in America. Our king could do it in England. They could just sign a pardon. Pardon everybody who doesn't pay the tax. Right?
That
Now
never
that's a good leader. That's a good leader, but they're not going to do that, are they?
Never gonna
They're not
happen.
going to say
The United
"You
States
stop paying
Treasury
taxes
is a
because
private
we're for
company.
your freedom and we're there for the people." They're not going to say that, are they? They're not going to say stop paying your taxes.
They'll
So
just
I
take
won't
your shit
vote for
away.
anybody that wants to take my money. That's theft.
Yeah. They don't care.
All right, y'all. I'm going to head on up out of
Because
here.
they're all, yeah, but the tax system is run by the bankers. They all answer to the bankers at the end of the day.
All right, Hooligan.
All right, Hooligan, have a good one,
See ya,
man.
Hooligan,
Take
man.
care, hooligan.
We'll holler at y'all later, man. I gotta get up and go to work tomorrow.
See you, Pop.
Later, man.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Well,
Yeah,
mean,
it's all about money at the end of the day. They take piss out of us. And that's since 1600s when the English got the Bill of Rights in. They set up the Bank of England 10 years later. And then took over the money and then slowly took the power back. When the Americans got their Bill of Rights in, they got central banking. John Adams got rid of it. But then they brought the Federal Reserve in 1913, and the bankers have taken your powers away again.
the U.S. Treasury is privatized. It's not owned by the U.S. government. It's a private organization. It's a private company. I mean, the Treasury doesn't even, like
it's owned by the same types that own Bank of England.
Yeah.
The same bankers, the same families, the same Rothschilds and the other.
Yeah.
They own it. They own everything. They run everything.
Different pile.
They own the United States, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're all run by BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. They own everything. They're the ones that run the government here.
Yep.
And then you've got what the British did. What the British did after the First World War, they set up the Bank for International Settlements in Switzerland. In conjunction with who? Was it the Jews? No, it was the Vatican.
No. Well, they own the
Bank of International. Listen to this. The Bank of International. Listen to this. The Bank of International Settlements.
Or they don't.
Right when the Czechoslovakians, when Czechoslovakia were taken over by Adolf Hitler, right? The Bank of International Settlements told the Bank of England to give Hitler their gold. And that's how Hitler built his army bigger. And guess who was supplying Hitler with? Who Hitler were paying? He were paying Mr. Ford in America for all the engines that they were sending to Hitler, because America weren't in the war then. And then the Americans came into the war and had to fight Hitler, who were running tanks with American engines.
Yeah.
Nuts, isn't it?
And
so
yet,
bankers run the war. The bankers run the world, and they take piss out of all of us. And I was running off to fight their wars for freedom, but not really, are we? We're not free, are we? Because we're still having to pay taxes to bankers.
Well, look at what they're doing to the RVers. They don't want anyone going into van life and RV life because they're not going to be paying property tax. They don't want people going into that field because it'll free up money that they normally would have to pay to the government.
Yeah, but the government's going to force them into doing it.
So what they're coming up with is all these new laws that are going to impact them. Like the price of RVs, the price of fuel, the price of tires.
No,
they're going to get you no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're going to get you. They're going to get you one way or another.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, they are. You work all your life and you pay for your house, so you own it. You think you own it, but you're never going to own it because that property tax you're always going to be paying. You don't own it.
If you don't pay your property tax, they'll take it off you.
They'll take it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you really don't own it. You spend all those years working your ass off. You think, well, I paid my house off. Mortgage is gone, but yet you're still paying all that property tax. So you don't really own nothing.
Nope.
You know what you'd have to do? You would have to demo your own house, and then you don't have to pay it. You won't have to pay money on the lot.
Or you could bury one in your relative's backyard, and you don't have to pay property tax no more.
There you go.
I've been thinking about that because I got my wife's ashes, and I was thinking about if I bury them in the backyard, am I considered like a cemetery?
You would be exempt if you bury somebody in your backyard. You're exempt from their taxes.
But I'm sure there's a law that says you can't bury somebody in your backyard. I'm
That's
sure
the
they got.
problem.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the
That's the
problem.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, rent an apartment, let somebody else pay the taxes.
There's laws for laws for laws for laws.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
can't win.
You know, I mean, it's going to have to come to a point. To a crisis or a peak at some point.
Yeah, because what the maxim is life, liberty, and property. They've never let us have the property. They've never let us have the property.
Yeah.
The two
Well, what's
treatises of
happening
government,
here?
John Locke said England 1600s, John Locke, or what 1500s, life, liberty, and property. That's what every man should have.
Well,
When it
what's
went to
happening
the
here in the
American
United States? You ain't gonna
Constitution,
be able to earn
they
it.
nearly got it right, but they said life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. They've never let us have the property because they always want a piece of it.
Yeah.
Here soon, you ain't going to be owning no property here in the United States. They don't want you to own no property. The government wants.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
That's why.
They wanna
That's
put
why
up
it's never been in English law either.
they
Our
want to put
We're
us.
supposed to have it.
They let China buy the land.
We're
That's how
supposed to have it, but then
powerful the government is.
you become a subject to. In England, you're a subject of the crown. You're not a citizen in England. You're a subject
Sure.
Yeah.
of the
Good
crown.
morning.
And then they say, "Oh, the king is subject to the crown, and the king's there to uphold the laws and your liberties." Right? But they never do. They never do. They're just pissing up us back, telling
Yeah.
us it's raining.
Well, Joy, I'm
Hang on
glad
a
you're
minute.
here.
Where's
Hey,
King in all
Joy.
this?
I
You
got
never
a
see
pin.
the king. He just takes out money.
I got to pin her channel, and she
Never stands
always
up
gives
for
me a
anything.
shout out when I come and.
Yeah, let me see if I can get my iPad and sub her.
Yeah, the crown is England, not the king. That's why we have what's called Parliament assembled, which is the House of Commons, like you have whatever houses you've got. We have the Commons, the Lords, who are the landowners, who are old landlords, the old barons, and then we've got the king, right? So you've got a three-party system.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
We
the
got the
king's
Congress and the Senate.
supposed to be on our side, not their side.
Yeah. We got the Congress and the Senate.
Yeah, and the president, and then the president, because president can overrule things like the king can.
Yeah.
So you got three parties in the same system, but
It's easy
they're all
to share my
they
love.
all work together. They're supposed to not work together. They're supposed to all be separate and look after the different interests of the people that they're supposed to be representing, but they don't. They all work together in one system and make us slaves of that system while they're all milking it, making themselves richer.
Is it worth voting in November? Is it worth voting in November? Are they going to steal another election? Are they
Let
going
me
to
tell
kill
you
Trump?
something. In my opinion, I haven't voted in I don't know how long. And you know why? Because in my eyes, they're going to put whoever they want in office regardless of who I vote for.
Well, Trump
Yep.
says
That's
he's getting
my
rid of the
opinion.
Fed, which will be a good thing. He's getting rid of the Federal Reserve.
I don't think that our votes matter. They could rig it. No
Joy,
matter,
I told you.
no matter
You think
I'll
that-
tell you now. I'll
they
tell you now.
want in
When
office,
Trump said
they
he was
could
getting rid
make
of the Federal Reserve, that's when
That's
they
You think
tried
they got
to
the balls
shoot
to
it.
dig it again?
They could make
When-
whoever they want
Trump
in
said,
office
I'm
go
getting
in
rid
office.
of the Federal
That's it.
Reserve.
Yeah.
That's
They
when
have
Well,
the
they
tried
proved
to
that.
kill him.
Listen, they
They
got the
proved that
power
in
to
2020.
assassinate presidents. They got power to manipulate Congress. They got power to manipulate the Senate. They got power to manipulate the people. They're going
Let me
to
ask
put
you this.
whoever they want in office,
Well, let me ask
regardless
you this.
of what the people want.
Well, let me ask you this. Why do they hate Trump so much? Why do they want to keep him out of there?
Because
Why?
he wanted to get
Because
rid of
he's a
the
New
Federal
Yorker and he
Reserve so
doesn't
that you could
take
have your
shit.
own money.
And he
That's what
talks
happened to
because-
JFK.
He won't
JFK
be a
too much.
did
puppet.
his own
What's
money.
on his
He
mind
did
too much,
American
and
backed
nobody likes that.
Treasury money.
He's not.
It
He
was
won't be
Federal
a
Reserve
puppet
money.
like
It was
Biden.
JFK's. It was called, what were it called? The greenback. JFK did the greenback. What happened to him? He got shot. Because before what happened was, right, the colonialists in America, right, back in 1600s had their own money.
JFK.
It was called colonial script.
First of all,
Right.
JFK got assassinated because the CIA, the FBI, and all those other organizations wanted to go to war in Vietnam, and Kennedy didn't want to go to war in Vietnam.
No, you're
Who
right.
wanted to do that?
What
Cardinal
makes
Spelling,
money?
another
War
Catholic.
makes money.
War
Another
machine.
Catholic. You look him up, Cardinal
Time and
Spelling.
again, war has made the most money. Bell
But if you notice,
Helicopter was going down the toilet. Everybody else was going down the toilet. All the armed forces, all of that was going down the toilet.
Who
Once
had
they went
Vietnam
into
before?
Vietnam-
Who had Vietnam? Who was the colonialists in Vietnam?
Well, the French were in there first.
There you go. There you go. The French.
The French couldn't fight a friggin' I don't know what. The French are
Well, no, the French are
incapable of
fucking
fucking
psychos,
having-
aren't they? They run away from
They
everything.
couldn't fight a friggin' boxing match, nevertheless a war, as far as I'm concerned.
They couldn't fight a French fry.
They couldn't fight a
But
French
anyway,
fly.
They're all right. We're all right with somebody else. They're good backup at French. They're a good bit of backup. You know what I mean? They give you some extra numbers.
You know?
Can't do anything on their own.
And they could have won Vietnam. They should have never have had
Right,
the
so,
government
yeah, but they were
involved.
Catholic.
They weren't meant to win Vietnam. They weren't there to win. They weren't there to
They
win.
were there to friggin' boost the economy and get
Exactly.
and bail out Bell helicopters, because what did they need in Vietnam? Helicopters.
Right.
McDonnell Douglas, they were going down the tubes.
Yeah,
But you gotta-
there's a guy called, you look him up, Cardinal Spelling. I can't remember his first name, but it was Spelling.
They
Cardinal
should have went
Spelling.
into Laos.
An
If
American.
we went into Cambodia and
Right,
Laos,
and he
we
went.
would have won the war.
They shot JFK and Cardinal. It was called Cardinal Spelling's War. Was Vietnam, because he wanted to punish the Vietnamese for kicking out the French Catholics.
There you go.
I saw those.
That looks like a lot more fun channel, don't it?
It sure does.
Yeah, I saw those.
Say
What
hi
the-
to
I
Joy.
already saw that. That looks
Joy.
good for me.
Joy's in the
no.
chat. Say hi, Joy.
I
take
subbed
two
you,
of those to
Joy.
go.
Tell me back.
Yeah,
She's just my size.
she's good.
My kind of woman.
Channel a few times. She gives lots of shout outs. You put your links, she'll feature you and do stuff like what we're doing here. So it's pretty cool.
All right, guys, I got 5% battery life left. I'm fixing to lose you.
All right, Ray. Have a good night, man.
Gregory.
Take care, Ray.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk in here and get it plugged up, so I'll stay with y'all.
All right,
Well,
no problem,
I'll
man.
put mine in right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like I said, if
Mr.
Trump,
Gregory, I
as
want a
soon as
dumb
Trump
drum.
said I'm getting rid of the central bank, right?
I'll-
That's the Federal Reserve. They
I'll
tried to
mail
kill him.
you one.
When JFK started making his own money, they did kill him.
Thanks for coming by, ZZ. Appreciate you, man.
Oh, there we go.
I thought we
All
weren't
right.
supposed to talk about politics.
Uh-oh, where'd y'all go?
Oh yeah.
Gets everybody
here.
fired up.
Oop. Ray must have slipped. Now his battery probably
Oh.
didn't get plugged in time.
Lost.
Mr. North, we'll see you. Thank you. for
Yeah, have a
coming
good
in.
one, North.
Thanks for all the info. All right, well, that's
Yeah,
been
my
fun.
older brother's a Vietnam veteran.
Yeah, my dad was a Vietnam vet. My dad was in 66, 67. He enlisted, so he had a choice of where to go.
My brother was drafted.
Yeah. He didn't want to get drafted because he wanted to choose.
Mm.
If you got drafted, you went into infantry. If you went into infantry, you got killed.
Yeah. Yeah, he made it back.
My uncle was a Vietnam vet, and he still won't talk about it to this day. He won't answer any questions about it. He won't talk about it at all.
Yeah, my dad never spoke about it. He's like, "What do you want to know, Eric?" I'm like, "I don't know. What the fuck did you do? How's that?"
Yeah, or how did you feel about being there, you know?
I was like, I didn't want to go there. He's like, I wanted to do my time and get out. I wanted to do my 13 months and go home. And that's what he did. He did his 13 months and he went home. And he was
And when they came back, they didn't get no benefits, no nothing. Just until like the last 10 years ago, they started treating them right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't give a shit about him.
No.
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 My uncle got cancer from that Agent Orange, and
that's how my dad died.
They didn't take care of him at first, but then I think it was about 10 years ago, and they started really taking care of him then.
That's how my dad died. My dad died from the Agent Orange exposure.
Yeah.
Yep.
He died of right and left bile duct cancer, which spread to his other organs. And that is directly linked to Agent Orange and what's the other shit?
DDT in it, yeah.
What's a DDT and
well, you know the polio.
Right.
You know when they said that kids got polio when it were a virus.
Yeah, my ex-father-in-law was in Vietnam.
Well, they actually were spraying all the kids with DDT, and they reckon they poisoned them, and that's what gave them polio.
Well, yeah, that was the Agent Orange, and
then they turned around and said, "Oh, it's a virus."
It's not a virus.
Because you don't have to pay out. You don't have to pay any money out, do you, if it's a virus?
Let me tell you something. If it kills plants,
yeah.
What's that? We can't see it.
Can't see it.
It's upcoming.
Is that Joy?
That's Joy.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
Hello, Mama.
Yeah.
I'm in love.
Joy wants to bring us some joy.
I'm single.
I hit the notify
I'm a
me.
widower. I'm single. I got a house, a car, a motorcycle.
That's what I tell my wife. If I pass on, she can put an ad in the paper. Husband needed, got motorcycle, camper, boat, 4-wheeler.
Got it all.
Got it all. Can't take it with me.
No, and we're paying taxes on all of it.
Yeah. Like I said, you own your house? No, you don't. You own your motorcycle? No, you don't. You're paying taxes on it every year.
That's it. We got to even pay a clean air tax.
Everything's rented, and you're a tenant.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's happening.
So if you're a tenant in America, who owns the land?
The government.
Government owns the land.
The county.
Who owns the government?
BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street.
No.
Exactly. BlackRock. Yep.
You'll follow these three. You're going to follow these three things now, and it looks like that. It's a dick. It's a dick. Right? There's one dick in the Vatican.
Yeah.
Right in front of the dome, which is the big cunt. Right? The big fanny. The big vagina.
Yeah.
A dick, vagina. You've got one in the city of London, and you've got St. Peter's. Same thing. Right? And then you've got one in America, right in front of the White House. Same thing. Right? You've got a big dick and a big vagina. Right? Because you're all getting fucked.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's it. We are here. We've got one in England. We've got City of London, the Vatican, City of London, and Washington DC. Now the Vatican is not in Italy. The City of London is not in England, and Washington DC is not in America. They run the
District
world.
Columbia.
And all these bankers, and then they've got your Bank of International Settlements, which is not in Switzerland. They're all on their own turf,
Do you notice that?
and they
Yeah.
run the world.
Do you notice that Washington D.C. is its own providence, and the Vatican is
Yeah.
its own providence, and
And City
you know,
of London
Yeah.
is square
London
mile
is its own
in middle of
providence.
the little square mile in middle of London is owned by the Vatican, Catholic.
And they don't pay any taxes on real estate,
No,
and they
But
own
they
the
own
most
their-
real
they
estate
own
in the
those-
world.
they own those provinces,
Oh, this
in our
bitch is
countries,
bothering me about fucking.
and they run everything from there. And how can we hold them to account when they're not part of our countries? And they and supposedly own everything. These people who live on these provinces own the world. That's who we're renting as property off. That's who we're paying as taxes to, and they're not even part of our countries. But our own constitutions say they're a foreign power and they've got no jurisdiction whatsoever, and they can't even take any money from us, because that's treason. But we're allowing it. Us stupid English, we do it. British, we do it. Americans do it. Europe does it. Have you seen the European flag? Have you seen the European flag? Get the European flag up and then have a look at a picture of the Catholic Mary with the Sacre Bleu behind her and the 12 yellow stars. And that's a picture of Mother Mary, and that is the European flag. Because the Vatican runs Europe. And they're telling you with the flag. You seen this flag here? American flag. You look up the British East India Company, what their flag used to look like. 13 bars, exactly the same. 13 bars. The only difference was there used to be an English flag there, and then it became a British flag. And then
That's a
when
good one,
the
Black
Americans
Chicken.
took it, because the Freemasons, who were the founding fathers, just changed the stars there. But it was the same people that were running it. That's why you've still got your 13 bars. Because we've all been conned. We've been conned ever since 1690 or whatever, when they set up the Bank of England. It's the same cunts that are running the world that took over England right back then.
Tell me why we don't do anything about it. Why does every American seem to be sitting on their hands and just letting shit happen? Been doing it for the
It's
last.
same as why is English doing it? I keep telling them, I'm saying, hang on a minute, this England shouldn't have had an empire. We shouldn't have built an empire because England was England. They just got big enough to just protect themselves. And they built a good navy and they started trading. But then you get all these people. Have you heard of Cecil Rhodes? Back in 1900s, he even had a country named after him, called it Rhodesia. And when he were in America, they had an island named after him, but it wasn't really an island. It's actually it's still attached to the continent, but it was called Rhode Island. And that were a fucking Brit called Cecil Rhodes. Thought he was that such a fucking narcissist. He was naming countries and provinces after himself. And he started World War One, him and his round table. Old Cecil Rhodes. Because Germany were trying to build a railway through Turkey into the Middle East. Now the British right? The British had control of the sea and all the trade. And if they'd built that, if they'd allowed that railroad to be built, then they'd have lost control of it. So they started a war with Germany because it was Germans who were building the railroad into the Middle East. So that's why World War I started. And then the Rothschilds, right, said to the British, we'll bring the British, they were a stalemate. Nobody were winning and nobody were losing in the First World War, right? They were stuck in the trenches. So the Jews, who bought the Rothschild bankers at the time, right, went to the British government and said, we can get America involved. We'll do a false flag, right? Sail this ship with all this ammo, supposedly supplying the British, right? Put some Americans on it, right? And we'll leave it out there for Germans to sink. So that'll bring Americans into war, right? And if we can get the Americans into the war, sinking the Lusitania, right? Then you'll win because you'll have overwhelming numbers. And that's what happened in the First World War. And they wanted Israel, right? Palestine, we want, it was called the Balfour Declaration, 1930s. We want to put Jews back in Palestine. But they weren't real Jews, they were Khazarians. From Khazaria. And that's what happened. So that's how America got into the First World War. They got America into the Second World War by another false flag, which was Pearl Harbor, right? Which they actually pulled the Japanese, they forced the Japanese to do it. And some say the Japanese never attacked Pearl Harbor, they blew their own ships up. There's no evidence that the Japanese actually ever attacked. They just said they did.
Well, that was all set up either way just to get America into the war.
And even if they did attack it, we're all set up, just to get America into war again. Because America,
it wasn't to get America.
America was going to be the bastion of freedom. What Britain should have been, but the bankers took over, and then the Americans, the colonies, said you can fuck off with your fucking taxes and banking shite, and had a war over it, but they got you in the end anyway. Because they set up a Federal Reserve in 1913, took you into 2 world wars, right, and took all your fucking money off you. Devious bastards, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
These are the people that are running the world. America should have been an amazing country now. There shouldn't be any homeless. And JFK was sorting it out. That's why he got shot. Because he wasn't having a central bank money. He was making his own. You look it up, called the greenback. Setting his own money up, which was interest-free. Interest-free money. And that's what the colonialists had in the first place. And it was King George, because he was pissed off, right? Because the colonies had their own money, right? And he said, no, you can't have your own money anymore. You've got to have a British pound. That's what King George said, because he needed some tax. Because whoever's heads on the money is the man that owns it. And when the colonies had their own money, he didn't like it. And that's what started it. First off, he started creating inflation then by putting interest on the debt. If there's no interest on the debt, then there's no inflation. That's why they're on about when they're all raising these interest rates up and down now. It's like, if you got lower interest, we're all right because we can borrow more. and then your stock market goes up because they're all borrowing money to buy shares in things. And if you if you raise the interest rate, then your stock market goes back down because everybody's got a margin call on them then to pay what they borrowed off. That's how they do it.
All right, y'all see that right on the screen?
Yeah.
I gotta go in a little bit. Just gonna let you know. Sorry, I don't know much about the politics and all that, Tyke. It's really interesting listening to all the stuff and the knowledge and how involved you're in with this.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome that you keep up on it and care about it. I just
tell
feel
you
kind
to
of,
listen to. Go on YouTube and look up Bill Alter. He's a Texan. He's from Texas.
Yeah.
And it's called Bill Alter.
Bill Alter.
Yeah, you'll look him up, and you'll watch, and you'll watch him. That's where I've learned a lot of this stuff from.
It's on YouTube. Is that Bill Alter?
Yeah, he's got some stuff on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's got his own website, but I can't remember what it's called. He's a Texan.
It's hard to trust a lot of resources, you know. That's why I usually don't get involved with our history and politics. It's all built on a lie. It seems like to me, and I'm pretty helpless over here. But that's just my perception.
Well, we all are.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
okay, type the name one more time.
You'll find a lot of the history that's European and English history has been hidden from us lot, but the Texans and other Americans who've looked into it, it's still available to them. They can still look it up in your universities, where they've thrown out books away in our universities. But the books are still there in America. So, like Bill Alter, I think they call him, yeah.
So you're on takeoff, Moto?
Yeah.
And he's a Texan, yeah. That's where I've learned a lot of this stuff from Bill Alter.
Yeah.
Bell. Say that last name again.
Holter.
Holter. Okay.
Well, it's been fun hanging out with y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
We'll do another live again, and it was great to catch up with the community. Tyke, it was great to have you on, man. It was nice to have somebody new on. John, thanks for taking some time out, man.
Thanks, brother.
Sick and riding on
We'll have to tell fucking motorbikes next time.
Gregory, yeah. Thanks, everybody. And you come support, the channel like this too is helpful. But I love doing these lives and getting up with y'all. So how we're all doing, So
yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah, shares. I know it really.
I'll go watch Joy now.
These will be the type of lives I'll most likely have from now on. So, but I had to go out and swim out there a little bit, try some new stuff, and that's what I did. So, peace.
Go check out Joy.
Okay.
Take care. I'll see you tomorrow.
God bless.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Go watch Joy now. Joy will.
I am.
All right.
And we'll win it end. We'll win it end. Don't worry.
Thank you, Pike.
Power to the people.
All right. Bye-bye.
See ya.